I make this motherfucker bad.
Sup Bitches. All right. So, it's me, your host, Ale.
And it's Savannah.
And then we're joined today by Jenny. Jenny from the east side. Jenny from the block.
Hi.
So, let's just start off with some basic stuff, just so people know, like, a little about you. Like, so how old are you right now, Jenny?
I'm 23 years old.
23?
Yeah.
All right. 23.
Born
single.
and raised where?
Oh, shit.
Born and raised in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, Jenny? I never knew you were born in Vegas.
Bitch, yes.
No wonder I feel east side coming off of you. and
This
shit.
bitch. The
So what,
evil
like-
east side.
So, like, what has been, like, your favorite thing from, like, being in Vegas? Like, when people ask you, like, where you're from, like, what, like, do you represent, like, yeah, by the strip? Like, not that you live by the strip, but, like,
Bitch, she's open 24 hours. Like, majority of places are open 24 hours.
oh, that's what, like, your
Yeah.
highlight is of being here
Yeah, I
and
was like,
shit?
damn, like, our place is open. Majority of the places here are open 24 hours. Like, I can say that, like, you know, our cost isn't that much, like, food-wise.
So, you
know?
talking
Mhm.
shit on hers.
Why?
Because she's from Cali. I feel
It's
like
okay, my
this
is
is
from Cali.
just to Cali, huh? So,
Hey, Cali's expensive, though.
Yeah,
Cali's
but
expensive.
No,
like,
Vegas prices don't compare to Cali though. Like I prefer Vegas
you
prices.
came over here feeling rich.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
So,
like, that's what
like-
people are moving out here for.
You were gonna move to Cali at one point in your life. So, like, how did you feel that you were gonna do that complete switch and go to the expensive shit, go to not 24 hours, go to somewhere where, like, it was nothing like home, like it was the complete opposite of home?
Girl, I was not up for it, but I was scared, you know, like, it's like a new change. But at the same
Yeah.
time, like, that's when I was with my son's father, like, it had to, like, he was like, you know what, like, we're together, we're starting a family, like, if you want, like, you have to take the opportunity, you know what I mean, like, start a new life, like, we're a family now. And I'm just like, fuck, you know,
But
like,
it's different for him because he wasn't gonna start a new life. He was going back to his old life.
yeah, that's what I was
You
like,
were starting the new life.
that's exactly what I told him. I'm like, bro, like, you got bitches over there, like, you know everybody, like,
You got bitches.
you know, like, you have all your people out there. Who the fuck do I have? Yeah, I have, like, tios and tias, but, like, I don't talk to them.
So,
I
like,
have my family here.
Besides like missing your family out here, what else would you have missed from Vegas?
Like, my
Mm.
friends.
Yeah, you wouldn't
friends.
have. You'd be at home.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have nothing. How did you
Nothing.
feel like when you came over here? Like,
It was
that what
definitely
you
like
felt?
a complete like 360. That's why like I would understand like you being born and raised out here, moving over there would be completely different because it is like it's just a whole different vibe, lifestyle.
culture
The
shock.
people are different. Like
is the slang different?
yeah, you could tell when someone's from LA, and you could tell like if
Why?
they're not
How
from
do
LA.
we talk the way? Like, what's the difference from me talking to you right now from one of your friends talking to you?
I feel like I can't really explain it. It's more like you could like just hear it. Like they have like kind of like an LA accent. Like I can't
Oh,
really
really?
explain. Yeah, like if you were to go and meet someone like from LA, like born and raised, you would be able to tell, okay, they're from LA.
Because you're
based off
talking
their
to me and
slang.
I don't see nothing different. Like,
Mm.
is it the accent or is there like
Like a tone. I
Yeah,
think.
like
Yeah.
certain, you know how like people from like New York, they talk a certain way, like they have their own slang. In California, they have their own slang.
I
too.
feel like from Cali, like they're just so direct, like they're straight the fuck up
Mhm.
and like bold as hell.
Yeah.
Like, Cali, for people from Cali, like, they represent Cali. Like, they'll be like,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm from Cali. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She threw up a
Yeah,
random
like, I'm from
gang sign and
Cali.
shit.
Trust me, that's how my coworkers are. They'll be like, oh, I'm from Cali, this and that. And I'm like, okay, if you're from Cali, like, you represent Cali, then go back. And then they shut up so quick. And I'm just like, yeah, exactly. That's why you're
So,
working here.
what part of Cali were you guys gonna move to? Like Los
Ooh.
Angeles? Like,
Bro, believe it or not, my baby daddy's from Bell Gardens, right? His
Oh.
family his family lives
Is that
in
somewhere
Paramount.
rich or what?
it's just a city. Like,
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like there's like little cities like over
Mhm.
there. So he's from Bell Gardens, and his family, part of his family lives in Watts
mm,
and Paramount. So we were trying to move to like somewhere there, like Southgate, you know, cause he worked in Southgate.
yeah.
So I was like, fuck. And I to be honest, dude, I don't fuck with those areas. Like, I don't like it. Like, being around there, it's just like,
Is rough or what?
yeah, like, it's not
It's
not
just
a good
eerie
area.
over
Damn,
there.
Yeah.
a bitch from the east side said that shit was rough.
Well,
that has to say
remember
something.
how-
Probably, like, worse than Northtown.
You remember how I told
Fuck.
you about that Downey Asylum?
Uh-huh.
It's over there in Southgate. Like,
oh, shit.
I feel
Where
like it's just really eerie.
psychos-
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
it's
really
like
weird
it's like
over
a
there.
weird area. Like, every time when I'm out there, like, it's just like I don't fuck with the area. Like, I don't. So I was like iffy about it. You know, part of the family that I have in California, they're in Riverside and Corona. So they're like way on the other side, you know. So I can't, you know, it's like a long ass drive, probably like an hour.
Did you have a car?
We only had one car at the time.
Damn. So he would have that shit for work.
And he wanted me to be a stay-at-home mom because he was making good money, but I'm not the type to be like, you know what, like I'll do that, but it sounds nice, but I'm just like, no, I have to get my own money.
Yeah, because if not, like you're going to be having to ask somebody for that shit. Fuck no.
And then you got to be on like a certain like price range with them, like
I'm a
them
spender.
being stingy with their money.
Believe it or not, I'm a spender. I spend a lot.
Well, you literally said my son loves to shop too, so
Yeah.
it's like,
He gets it from his mama.
Literally.
Me for sure, yeah.
Damn. So like, I know you said you had your son like pretty young and shit. Like, do you say that like you still like right now, because you're still going out, you're still doing your thing.
Yeah.
So do you think that you're not able to say like how most people say like, oh, I had my kids so my life stopped? Like, I feel like you just kept that shit rolling.
I just kept that shit rolling, girl. At one point, I was like, you know what? Like, he's still a baby. I didn't go out at that time. I'll hang out with friends here and there, but my son's father wasn't 100% in like taking care of him and in his life to the point where like, you know what? Like how it is now. Like he gets him on the weekends and I get on the weekdays, you know? Like back then, like I would hang out with my friends like once a week or once every month, you know, because my son was very little. Like I had no life.
Oh yeah, he was a preemie, no?
Yeah, he was a premature baby. He was born at 32 weeks, so
Aww.
he was pretty born early. That's why I have like this tattoo of him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I seen that one.
So I was just home working. Like I talked to friends, but I wasn't able to like hang out and go out, you know, until now.
So
like,
how did?
Oh,
sorry.
go for it. You go for it.
So how did you feel like going into premature, right? Premature labor. How did that feel to you? Was it scary?
It was scary. So, long story short, I'm gonna tell about my labor real quick. It was like the worst thing ever because I was already going into like labor at like 28 weeks. Like I was already getting contractions.
Oh, that's super early.
Yeah, it was like super early.
From 28 and you had him at 34?
32.
30. What? That?
Yeah. So he was
What?
born in like 6 months and 2 weeks. So basically like almost like 7 months. And a full term baby is at least like more than 37. You know?
Damn. So like, is there a difference between regular birth and like premature birth?
Yeah, premature. If they're born 36 and under, it's premature. If they're born 37 and up, it's like regular birth. So he was a premature baby.
So like when you were like, were they sitting down and talking to you like, okay, like since you have a premature baby, everything that you know right now, you don't know it. This is like, you're going to have to do this differently for this kid than you would have to do a regular baby born at a regular time.
No, because when my son was admitted, when he was admitted into the hospital, I had to give birth to him. They automatically took him away. Like I was with him.
That little like
the little
ET looking thing.
Yeah, the incubator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when I gave birth to him,
a bitch who hasn't had a kid looking over here, the ET looking thing.
I'm trying to like explain, like run it down to you because I don't think you probably know, but like basically like, okay, when I gave birth to my son, he cut me. He cut me like I had a 3rd degree.
He cut you?
Yeah, like I gave birth to him because I didn't, my water didn't break.
I
was already going into labor. I had to.
That's how it happened.
Yeah, like that's the reason he cut me. So the point where like the doctor had to cut the bag because my son's umbilical cord was like wrapped around his neck 2 times.
I hear that shit happen a lot to kids. What the fuck y'all be doing? Jump roping that bitch before you come out?
For real. So I was like, what the hell? Like I didn't even see it. My son's father was like the one that was like, yeah, like his umbilical cord.
He's seen it.
Yeah, because he was there for my labor.
Oh shit.
So the doctor had to like pop the bag and then take off the like unwrap the umbilical cord, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Ew,
like, what's going
did you
on?
feel it when they were like taking it off of his neck and shit?
No, bitch, like I didn't feel nothing. Like I was numb. I didn't even take the epidural.
And you were numb?
Yeah, like I was numb. Like I was like, whoa, like what's happening? Like bitch, everything happening so quick. I'm like, what's happening? Like they took my son. They went to go weigh him. Like they went to go like see how long he was. Then because they didn't hear him cry. And then my son's father was like already getting mad, and I was like, what's happening? They're like, he's not crying. Like I was like, dude, like don't lie to me. And he was purple. My son was purple. Like I literally have pictures of my son purple.
He was choking himself out and shit.
So like they wrapped him in a plastic bag, and I'm like, what's going on? They're like, he's good. So he started to cry, and I was like, oh my god.
They wrapped your son in a plastic bag to make him cry? Or
no, like he was like they already had wrapped him. And instead of a blanket, they wrapped them in a plastic bag. I don't know why. But he started to cry, and I was like, oh, like, thank God, you know?
I'm about to give you a reason to cry.
Not
Shit.
for real, because I was like, I didn't know what's going on. Because when that was happening, I was at the doctor, like, sewing me up. I didn't feel nothing because I just saw her go like this. And I'm like, bro, like, what's going on? Like, you know?
That's insane. You didn't take no epidural,
No,
but you didn't
nothing,
feel
dude,
that?
Nothing, dude. I felt when I pushed them because it feels like you're taking a mean ass, you know, poop. But
You could cuss on here.
okay, well,
You
you
could-
can make
Say anything the fuck you want, honestly.
okay. Well, because I felt like I was taking a mean ass shit, you know. So I was like, oh, like that's the only thing I felt.
Yeah.
Besides, you know, when my water came out, it's like a, you know, like TMI, but like when you know how you poop, you're like.
When it's like at Turtle Peak and shit.
Yeah,
like,
and you let it out, and you're like, okay, like that's when the bag came out. That's how I felt.
damn.
Yeah, then my son was in a plastic bag and blah blah blah, and then they took him away. They're like, here, you hold him for like 10 seconds. I held him for 10 seconds, then they took him off to the incubator. They put like the little nose thingy, like the
Oh, that shit had to
food.
be instant?
Yeah, like right away because he was too early. Like he couldn't breathe on his own. That's why he was purple. Like they're like, okay, like that's already enough. So they took some couple pictures really quick, and that was on. They took him away, and I was like, damn, like, you know, it sucks. You know, like some moms like right away they hug their baby, and
Have him for a
everything.
good minute.
Take him home. I waited almost a month for my son to come home.
A month?
A month, yeah.
He was like still cooking in the oven.
Yeah, basically like so almost a month. So basically he went home like around 36, 37 weeks. If he was born on time. So since he was born early, he was able to go home. You know, he was able to go home if he was able to breathe and eat on his own.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point they were coming throughout
Were you
the day.
able to breastfeed him?
I was able to breastfeed him, but he didn't want that. He was so
Uh-huh.
used to like the tube feeding and everything, and so I had to like pump milk from like the little machine that they gave me. But yeah, but then like when he went home, like it was like kind of like damn, like you know, it's already been like almost a month.
And you're barely here.
Yeah, you're barely here. Like I would go visit him throughout the hospital, but it was just isn't the same.
So were you like living at the hospital for a month, or you would have to go home and leave your baby
Yeah.
there?
I had to go home and leave my baby there. Like I was able to come visit. It was 24 hours. This was before the pandemic, so I was able to leave and come back as long as we had like this bracelet. So me and my son's father had like a bracelet with my name and my son's name,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll let us in. So like his night doctor, she already knew us, so she knew who we were. You know, but we want to come throughout the
Damn.
day. Like it would be like kind of hard, you know. But we'll come throughout the night.
How was that? Like, you're not like that motherly instinct is like, I'm not gonna fucking leave my kid here, but you have no fucking choice but to.
Yeah, like
Postpartum hit you, huh?
yeah, that's when postpartum did hit me, and I was like, damn, like, you know, we packed up like the diaper bag and everything, and I mean, all we had to do, like, because we didn't expect my son to come home early. You know, I was admitted in the hospital twice before my son was born because I went to Sunrise, and I was admitted, and they saw my contractions because he was gonna be born at 28 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And
How the fuck do they stop a contraction?
It's like
stop
slow.
it. Like what the fuck? Like what?
No, they have like this little monitor. They monitor your contractions, and then they have like this little belly thing around your stomach, and I don't know what it does honestly, but like that's how they did to like stop the contractions.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That is insane how they literally have technology to stop you from fucking having birth.
Yeah.
How do you even make that shit? How do you even have the thought of making some shit to, you know what, let me stop this bitch right now. Like, what?
I know, dude. I was like, what the hell? So that happened twice. And then they told me the
They
last
put that
time.
shit on you twice?
Yeah, because I went to hospital twice before having my son. And they told me, they're like, whatever you're going through, whatever it is, like, you have to stop. Like, if you work, like, you have to stop working. And
You
I was
had
like,
bed rest.
yeah, bed rest, basically. And I was like, I can't. I didn't listen. I couldn't. I was already having problems with my son's father. Like, it was already bad enough, you know? I was like, dude, I have a baby shower coming up. Like, I have bills to pay, you know? Like, I can't stop working. So up to the day that I gave birth to my son, that's when I stopped working. Like,
And you were at work with contractions?
so basically at that time, my schedule, I was working Monday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
That Friday, I was like, fuck, like, you know, I was like, should I really stop working or not, you know? So next thing you know, the weekend comes. I'm like rearranging my room, getting the stuff together for the baby little by little. and I start feeling pain, and I'm like, fuck, like I have to like, you know, calm down. My son's father comes to the house. Like we would argue and fight a lot during my pregnancy. So he had came to the house and he slept over and he took care of me because I told him I was in pain. And then he went to work that Monday. You know, Sunday I went to sleep with pain, but I was like, I'm gonna just sleep it off. It's just probably like another like mini in the middle of mini pain, you know. And that Monday I woke up. He woke up for work. He left to work, and next thing you know, like I'm in pain all day, pain nonstop. I go to sleep with, I would still wake up with pain. I decide to eat, and then like I'm still in pain to a point like I'm not even hungry. I take a shower thinking it's gonna like get better, you know, like I'm in a hot shower, you know, running down my back, helping me with everything, and still nothing. And I mind you, like when you're pregnant, you can't take like Advil, Tylenol, you know,
can't
like
do shit.
you can't really do shit. Like you have to take stuff that like you're able to take when you're pregnant, because they give you a list. I don't know if most doctors do, but like my doctor gave me a list what I could take when I'm pregnant, but I didn't really think about it at that moment, you know. So next thing you know, like I'm in the shower. I call him. I'm like, dude, like I need to go to the hospital. He's like, just wait it out, like this and that. You know, I asked my mom, and she's like, dude, like they're gonna send you back. It's just like contractions, like they're gonna stop them. They're gonna send you back. And I'm like, dude, like this is a different type of pain. So I'm like laying down crying, like I'm like, dude, like this.
Jenny,
this
you're
really
being
hurts.
dramatic.
Yeah, like that's what they would tell me, like you're being dramatic. I'm like, bitch, no, like I'm not. So I call him, and he's already for him to get out of work, and I'm like, dude, take me to the hospital now. Like I'm still in pain. This motherfucker decides to go to the gym with his friends, and I'm like, dude, come to the house, pick me up so you can take me to the hospital. He's like, okay, I'll be there. He's like, are you sure? Like you're in pain? I'm like, dude, like why the fuck would I be lying?
set, bitch. Wait.
Yeah, that was basically it was like, dude, like let me just finish the gym with my friend, this and that. And I'm like, oh my god. And he picks me up and we go to the hospital. This boy drives so fast on the freeway. Mind you, I lived on Charleston and Lamb, and Summerlin was on the other side of the damn world. So we got there like in 10 minutes.
Why the fuck you go all the way over there though?
Because that's where my doctor, like when your doctor's like at certain hospitals and they make you pick. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just pick Summerlin, you know.
Damn. So like you like, cause the same thing happened to Savannah. Like you were to think when a man knows you're pregnant, they'll try not to piss you off or try to be more understanding in the way. Not all men are the same, but it's like
comforting.
Yeah, no, but like even like how you said, like he would still like piss you off and shit like that, and it's like, yeah, he was still there for you, like when you needed, like you said, oh, I felt bad, he came to take care of me, but it's like
barely.
It's it's crazy that like they don't process the thought of like I should not be making this bitch mad right now, like how can you guys see that your girl's down bad and like you're like, let me piss her off, like let me just put the cherry on top, like.
I don't know, guys. Just they don't give a fuck. I think like some part of them.
Not all guys, but like
some of them.
I feel like it's because they don't understand though. Like as a woman, bro, we go through a lot of shit, and they don't get that because they will never experience that.
They can't like.
They'll be like they just brush it. They're like they're just like they're gonna get over it, you know.
Yeah, like she said, you were exaggerating, but it's like boy, if I punch you in the dick right now, you'll sit your ass on the floor real quick, right? Like I'm about to push out a whole fucking human being. Like, what the fuck do you mean I'm being exaggerative? Like, damn.
Yeah, it is crazy. I don't know.
Was your mom in the room with you?
A little bit later on, and we had to call her. Like she was at home and she was like, really, are you really in the hospital? And I'm like, yeah, like I'm about to give birth. Like I went to hospital, I got admitted, they checked me and they're like, oh, code, blah blah blah. And me and my baby, I looked at each other, we're like, what's going on? And the nurse comes, she's like, oh honey, you're going into labor. And I'm like, what? Bro, I haven't even set the cuna or nothing up. Like I'm not even done.
You know, about to sleep on the floor and shit.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? So I don't know, like it just happened so quick to a point where like he had to call my mom. I had to like change rooms. You know, he called his mom, and I was just like, fuck, like I'm really about to have a whole ass kid, you know?
So like when you were there and you were about to fucking like have your baby at 19, like well, when you first seen the tests and shit, like what was like your first thought, like being a young mom, like even younger, sooner than you expected, dude. Like you planned your shit, but shit didn't go according to plan. So like,
well,
how did you feel?
Planned.
No, but yeah, like how did you feel like being a young mom, like straight out of high school? Like, did you feel like fuck it, like I'm still gonna have my baby, like, or like,
Yeah.
what was your first thought?
Yeah, like when I was like, fuck, like living with him, I was like, damn, like hopefully I don't get pregnant. We talked about having kids, this and that, but it just like, really didn't process. Like how Savannah said, like I was just what she said, like she felt shook, like she
like
had no words, you know,
Mhm.
like that's how I was. I was
Like
like,
you
dude,
seen it, but you still couldn't believe it.
yeah, I couldn't process it. Like I was like, what the fuck, like it's like right now, like am I being filmed, you know?
5 pregnancy tests later,
Yeah,
and this bitch was like, let me try the 6th
Oh, you
one.
took 5 pregnancy
Yeah, like
tests?
4 or 5 pregnancy
Oh,
tests.
shit.
My baby daddy didn't
Uh-huh.
believe me because I sent him the picture. We were arguing. We would always argue. This dude would always fucking leave, and I'm like, dude, like, I sent him the picture. He was like, "You're lying." I was like, "No, like,
Both,
I'm
like,
for
in
real."
disbelief.
FaceTime me and shit.
Yeah, and I was like, "Dude, I'm for real." Like, So he rushed to the house. He started crying. He hugged me, and he was just like, "Are you for real?" He's like, "We're gonna go to Walmart." Like, mind you, this was like at 1 in the morning. He said, "We're gonna go to
Back when Walmart was still 24/7.
No, this Walmart wasn't. Some of them were. Only the super centers.
That I actually never seen any of the fucking Walmart 24/7. So when people say that, I'm like, no.
You never
Yeah.
been to Walmart like in the middle of the night?
Really? The super centers were open 24 hours.
Pretty late, but it was like when I was a kid, so I don't know what the fuck time we were out and shit.
She's like, I don't tell time.
For real, I just be vibing. Meantime, my anxiety is always on time and shit.
So when you got pregnant, like how many tries did it take you? Like I know you said it wasn't planned, but like
how many tries?
like
Girl, let me tell you that we'll have sex every day. So we didn't even know.
like unprotected, you were on no birth control or
unprotected,
anything?
like, everything. So I was like, damn, we really can't have kids. We were together like 4 or 5 months, and then I got pregnant.
You're like, fuck, I'm infertile.
Yeah, or I thought he was infertile,
Uh-huh.
but I've noticed that with him, I feel like it's him because TMI, like I feel like his cum is not strong enough. Only when it was on drugs, because we would smoke and then would fuck. So like I feel like one of those times when we smoked, that's when I got pregnant. So I was like, it's this dude, like it's not me.
Nah, bitch, it was strong because it worked in the end.
Like, yeah, it worked in the end when we were like, okay, let's have a family, but not right now. And I was
Mhm.
already pregnant. I found out I was like 8-9 weeks pregnant.
Oh, you found out like
Yeah.
you're like
Really?
already like past your like first month on.
Hell yeah, I was gaining weight. I'm like, why am I getting fat? I was working at Denny's. Probably I was like, man, it's probably all of this food I'm eating, But I would get extra hungry, get extra tired, get extra sleepy.
You weren't thinking
Damn.
nothing when you like missed your period the first time?
Honestly, dude, I'm not the type of bitch
It
to
didn't
like.
process to you, like maybe.
You didn't like track it or anything?
Oh, I'm the type of bitch that don't track my period.
Oh no.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I was
You
like,
is
'cause
risky,
back then, like I
bitch.
would always get it on time, like
Uh-huh.
the day of.
Yeah,
but, like,
that's how I was too.
I was like, but I don't really think much of it. I was like, oh, it's gonna come, cause back then when I was with my high school ex, my period would always come late,
Mm-hmm.
but I would always get my period. So I'm like, it's gonna come late. Like I was like, it's gonna come late. It's gonna come late. Like I'm gonna get it. But I don't really think of much of it. Now that I take the pregnancy test, I was like,
You were blind from the get go.
yeah, I was like,
You were being
oh my
delulu.
God. I was shitting bricks. I was like, what the fuck? I was scared. I was
Uh-huh.
scared to tell my mom. How the fuck?
So were you thinking like, damn, like I gotta push a whole baby out of my coochie?
Yes.
Like my body's gonna change? Because when I got pregnant, that was my first thought. I was like, dude, my body's gonna change.
Damn,
like,
and you
it's
were
not gonna be the
19,
same.
so like that. I think. What age? I think it's like 18 is when a girl's mind or body is like fully developed.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think the mind is actually way later. But damn, you were working at Denny's when you were pregnant.
Yeah, bitch.
You're
I was a manager. I was a
insane.
hostess, and I was a server.
What?
Yeah.
All 3?
Yeah, bitch.
Why?
Because
Nobody wanted to work with you or what?
No, nobody wanted to work.
I
Period.
can't fucking walk around this bitch's belly. Fuck.
Like people, like I would get like in people's way with my belly, but like I try to stay out of the way at the same time. Like
Damn.
just for protection.
So like, be honest. Like, are the cooks really thotties the way they say they be thotties?
Yeah, they knew. What they would always tell me, I should have been the father of that child.
Are you serious?
They're bold, especially like
Yeah.
the cooks.
You work with them fools, like.
Bro, my best friend's job that I went to her job recently, right? The cooks were like telling her like, who's your best friend, because we had went to Bajo Mundo. It's like this event we all scream. And I was waiting for her at the bar, and they're like, and I would were here, but I was on my phone, and they're like, oh, who's your friend, and then she'll be like, ¿Qué, and they're like, ¿Qué what? ¿Qué te importa? Like,
Yeah.
they'll tell her like, oh, who's your friend, and I was just like, damn, like cooks have no shame, mind you. They're like old, married, have kids, wrinkly. know,
Did you
that's
make
how-
good tips at Denny's?
Denny's?
Yeah, like did you make good tips?
Yeah. Back then, yeah, I was
hella
like,
people be going and shit.
because around that time, that's when my Denny's got remodeled, so it was like new.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like, it was all right.
So like, so you would get tips and shit, right? So like, all right, this is a question that I've had in my head, and so it's like, all right, you be getting tips because you be the server. The tips go to the servers, right?
Yeah.
Why doesn't the tips go to the chef?
I don't know. Honestly.
Do you guys do they ever tip the chef or some shit, like the cooks, like,
or like do split tips, huh?
like we
well, they
pay out the
split tips
bussers
between the servers?
like the servers, like they pay you tip out the bussers because they clean your tables.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, so like you get to tip them how much you want, but there are some jobs
how
where
much
like
you want?
yeah,
Oh, but you have to tip.
like you have to tip them. You have to tip
Mhm.
them. So like we would like tip the bussers for cleaning our tables or like whatever, you know, like the hostess will make their own money.
What the
You know,
fuck?
they're-
That's dumb though. Clean your tables, bitch. That's their tables. Like that's Denny's tables. Talking about clean your tables. You're paying them to do their job.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like we were like, boy, like, you know, you're a busser for a reason. Like you have
Mhm.
to clean tables. But yeah, that's how it was. Like you
So,
have to tip out the bussers.
When you were working there, would you ever like crave something and go in the kitchen and be like, I want this, I want
Yeah.
that? Like,
the cooks that would always satisfy my cravings. I would always eat like back then, like Denny's, they would have like these buffalo wraps, and like they would just come with like
good.
dude, they were so bomb. Let me tell you, I would always get them all the time. But like every time when I would get like, I'll tell them like, oh, I'm like, they're like, ¿Qué quieres de comer? Like they'll tell me like, what do you want to eat? I'll make it for you. And I'm like, some French toast and some French fries would be nice.
Like for free?
Yeah, bitch.
You got all your cravings satisfied for
Hell
free?
yeah. My mom will satisfy my cravings. My baby daddy here and there, but it was always the cooks and my mom.
What was
Damn.
your craving? What was the weird nasty one? I feel like we gotta
Yeah.
ask anybody who's
Mhm.
been
A weird
pregnant
nasty one?
this. Weird nasty.
This one's kind of weird, but it's like kind of alright. It's high C with Sprite. Like that's what I would drink. You
that
know,
sounds
they tell
kind
you
of good though.
it-
That
it's
sounds
like
gas.
it's like a, what do you call, like a Sherry Temple? Cherry Temple.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like kind of like that.
But no alcohol.
Yeah, no
Mhm.
alcohol. So it was pretty good.
I would hope so.
I didn't have a weird craving, to be honest.
Like no food craving. Like what was your food craving?
Like salty, sweet.
sweets. Like I would
Mm.
crave a lot of sweet stuff. I saw my son is like a hyper kid right now. Like he likes like.
So
a
do you
sweet
think
kid.
that myth is true, where like if you crave like a certain, like if you crave salty or sweet, you get a boy or girl? I don't know which one it is. Like, is that true?
I don't think so.
No.
Cause that's how that's what they say too. Like, oh, if you throw up, you're gonna get a boy. Or if you
Mhm.
throw up, you're gonna get a girl. Like, no, I don't believe that.
Did you throw up a lot? Like,
I
did you
threw
have
up
a lot of
I
morning
threw up
sickness?
my whole pregnancy.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I would like throw up and pee myself too. So like,
I
hate it.
When you were throwing up, you pushed that much that you like
Yeah,
peed
like,
yourself.
So probably like I had to like really hold like, you know, like
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
myself and like not try to.
I'm not
pee.
gonna lie. Like when I was going through like passing through my rocks and shit,
Uh-huh.
like how I told you, I wasn't even passing them. They were stuck. I was throwing up and like,
Really? You know,
but it wasn't just pee, bro.
why do we always have the same thing happening to us? Like, I didn't feel those symptoms though when I had gallstones. Well, I still probably have them because my stomach stays
Yeah.
hurting, but like I didn't have it like that.
You guys are cynic.
or what?
Literally.
Cynic.
Or synced? No.
Cynic. Synced.
What's
Whatever.
that?
Like
I know we
got-
synced our
like-
period.
we
Yeah,
started
like
hanging
that.
out a lot, and our periods landed on the same
Our periods,
day.
our cravings.
Mhm.
We got BV at the same
Yup.
time.
Yeah, that's how me and my best friend was. Like we would get our periods the same time. Like it was always something going on as well. So you guys are like,
We're
synced.
synced right now. I remember like, yeah, most of my homegirls that I like, it was always a periods like so quick to like. There was at one point I was like, hella like always every single fucking day with these two twins, and like all three of us were like Trinity fucking all at once type shit. All right, we're back. So like speaking of like bigger girls, because Jenny was big when she was about to pop.
Bang.
Were you big? Well, I'm over here saying you were big. Meantime, I didn't even see you. Your pregnancy, Jenny was probably like
Yeah.
one of them thin fucking pregnant
No,
girls.
bitch. I was big as fuck. Like, I think if I had my son on time, I think I would have got a C-section.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, my mom was like, if you're too big, like if you can't push him, you're gonna have to get a C-section, bitch. I did not want that. I'd rather fucking push him out of my cooch than get a C-section.
Why? Cause the scar, or cause
Yeah,
the
the
thought of
healing.
being cut in half?
That part and the healing part.
Fuck no.
That is
like
scary though, cause like I've heard of girls going like unconscious like during like C-sections.
Yeah, like you can't see like when they cut you, like just
Mhm.
put like a little tent. But you could feel that shit. Like they don't put you to sleep.
And imagine all the blood you're losing too.
Yeah. They rearrange your guts and everything right there to pull that baby out.
I'm like thinking about every scary movie that I've seen do some shit like that. I'm like
The
fuck,
Centipede,
bro. They do that in Centipede?
they'll like not that cut you, but like
They'll sew you,
They'll
but they didn't
sew
rearrange
you.
their guts or nothing.
I don't
Imagine they're
know.
like un tripita para acá, otro para acá.
Yeah, that shit sounds disgusting, but no, bitch, yeah, like that was horrible.
So, like I said, speaking of bigger girls, did you see anything about Lizzo?
You said speaking of bigger girls.
Because like that's her thing.
I seen something on TikTok about her. I just
Yeah.
forgot what it was.
Did you, Savannah? Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
seen it,
anything?
yeah.
About
So
what?
basically, she fucking like she's getting sued by 3 of her dancers right now.
There you go. That what
For
it was.
sexual harassment and like imprisonment or some shit.
What?
Yeah, like not that like she fucking had them in a box or anything, but like
Whoa.
I mean shit, you never know. But like 3 of her dancers came out that she made them go to like this nude show. And they didn't want to because they were uncomfortable. It wasn't like a strip club from what it sounds like. It was just like a show.
Uh-huh.
So she made them go and she would like say like if you don't come in, you're gonna get fired. Like you have to come in here and do shit. And like I don't know if the dancers were touched at the show, but they're also suing her like because they were touched at one point. It doesn't say to what extent they were touched.
Yeah.
It says she said that they were body shamed. Meantime, isn't this the bitch that literally is like, don't ever fucking body shame nobody, no matter what the fuck they look like? So she did that.
She did it for the clout.
I mean, it's like, why would she do that for the clout though? Because it's like she is a bigger girl. So like, what was the like? Why would you lie over some shit that you know like it suits you? You know?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, she threatened them with all being fired and shit. Like, how do you feel like imagine how her fans feel, bro? Like, her whole thing is like, all right, don't body shame, be you, be true to yourself, be all this and that. But then you hear that this bitch is doing this. Like,
I would cancel her.
I feel like it's low-key all for clout though. Like I
Yeah.
feel like she's just doing it for fucking attention. But I don't know, cause
doing what for attention?
What she says.
Like body promotion type shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
obviously trying to give herself that type of like figure, you know, like that type of like, what am I trying to say? Like, she's
like
trying
that's
to
her niche.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, it's also like, okay, there's the body shaming, but then it's also like, why would you make people go to a show that they don't want to? Like, is it so you could look like you got friends? Is it so like if your homegirl wants to go to a fucking strip club and you're not comfortable with that shit, would you still want to go just to make her feel good, or like you'd be like, nah, like I'm really not gonna do this?
I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do this. Nobody can make me do something I don't want to do.
Then again, that's also, well, she did threaten them with firing them.
Yeah, like threatening is like something way different, and I feel bad for those girls.
But then again, it's like, I feel like there's all kinds of jobs, not necessarily just with celebrities, but like there's jobs to where you can't do a certain thing because then they'll fire you.
Yeah, like I feel like I think there's more to than just threatening them. I feel like she did a little bit way more than that.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like she did like tell them other stuff. Maybe they don't want to talk about. Maybe they did, but like I feel like there's more to it. You know?
Oh,
what I mean?
like blackmail type of shit?
Yeah, like or something like that. You know, like nobody's just gonna threaten you just like that.
I mean, shit, if you got the money for it.
Yeah, or like maybe they stayed because the money was good. Maybe, who knows? But
I mean, you stayed for a reason at one point.
yeah, like I was delusional at one point. Stayed at one point.
Oh, fuck. What were you delusional for? The Denny's cook or what?
No, bitch.
You were like, damn, I really wish this was your baby.
No, they're like deals.
They got
Like,
money.
Yeah, they got money, but I'm good. Like I remember one time one of the cooks told me like, marry my cousin for money. You name your price. I'm like, what?
Oh shit.
Bro, I wasn't with my son's father at that time. I was
Uh-huh.
freshly 18. I was like, what? Like, should I do it?
You're
Should I
thinking
not?
about it
Yeah, I was like,
heavily,
the
huh?
money. Yeah, but I didn't think what comes with it. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was stupid, but That was like, damn.
Damn, I thought I got a baby daddy. I thought I got a sugar daddy this week. I got
Oh yeah,
played.
when you told me, I instantly knew it was a scam. I'm like, there's no fucking way, like, because I've always. Do you have PayPal?
Yeah, but I don't use it.
Like, I've always heard PayPal was a scam. Like, that's how people scam people. So as soon as you told me PayPal, I'm like, this is a fucking scam. Like, there's no fucking way.
And the reason I was like, yeah, let's use PayPal was because everybody was all like, oh, Cash App be robbing people and shit, yada yada yada. Like
That too.
yeah, so I was like,
I heard
fuck.
Cash App for sure.
Yeah, so I'm like, fuck it, let's use PayPal. I'm not gonna give this fool my Zelle. Like, he's gonna find all my shit real quick. And yeah, no, he fucking billed me instead of sent me money. He sent me an invoice through my PayPal, and I called PayPal. I'm like, yo, like, this fool was low-key gonna give me money for something, and instead he charged me. They're like, okay, we'll go ahead and report him. We'll take the invoice off of your account. First of all, I was all like, what? How the fuck am I gonna get invoiced on PayPal? Like, what the fuck? So, like, what? Like, because when I made my PayPal, they didn't ask for no social. Like, I think Cash App did when I made it.
Yeah.
They didn't ask for shit other than my email. Like, I didn't even put my bank account in that shit yet. And I got invoiced. Like, how the fuck you get invoiced on the app? Like,
I know, it's stupid. I heard PayPal does rob you because I knew a celebrity. She was on a TV show, and then the TV show would pay her through PayPal, and they were like, PayPal was fucking with her pay, and they didn't want to pay her.
you see,
I don't know what she did, but
let's all just use Zelle. Like, fuck all these
that's
other
why
apps.
you just use Zelle. When people like Cash App, I'm like, damn, why Cash App? That's ghetto.
Oh, you be doing some shit, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, bro, this is ghetto.
All right, Jenny, you calling me ghetto and shit. I think I have money on Cash App.
You better download right now and check, girl. Or take that shit.
They probably did. Oh, fuck. So, damn. Who knows? That's crazy that, like, she's probably going to get canceled after this shit. And that
I
bitch,
never
like,
liked
barely
her from
blew up.
beginning, but
Nah?
no.
You never fucked with the music?
Nah, you could just cancel her right away.
Jenny said, you got my vote.
Yeah, you got my vote.
Oh, fuck. Let's just, so, like, I think she wanted to fuck Drake at one point, no? She called out Drake.
She did?
I think she did. Didn't she?
I don't know, but I know
Anybody
she was
would
like,
fuck Drake, though.
she was like hanging.
For real, I
No,
would.
never mind. I'm mixing her up with fucking Peaches. Never mind.
Who's
No,
Peaches?
Red Sexy or whatever that bitch's name is.
Sexy Red, no?
Sexy Red, that bitch. She was
Yeah.
like over here like playing about, oh yeah, me and Drake, this and that. Like, girl,
What y'all think about
you
when
are
she
too-
when
Drake
she
is
had
too much for you.
He not just anybody. What did you guys think when she pulled out with those two dudes like on a leash?
Whoa.
You never seen that?
No.
Did you see when NLE Chopper did that?
Oh yeah, and his music video.
Yeah. Did you? So she did the same shit, but she did it with dudes.
What a copycatter. I would have commented, you're a copycatter.
You be a hater online, huh?
You're a copycat, bitch. I'm bold, like I'm blood, like I'm straightforward.
Do you like to talk shit on the internet? Like,
Hey, like I talk shit because I know how to back it up.
Period.
ooh.
You know, like there's no reason for me to not to talk shit on the internet.
There's no reason for me not to
Like,
talk shit.
I'm gonna tell you how shit is, like whether you like it or not.
Damn, Jenny. Do you ever like, but like not like people you know, but like let's say like that, like a famous person or like a TikToker or some shit, just comment, oh, you ugly or some shit like that.
I'll be like, yo, mama ugly, like
You be saying shit like
like I
that?
talk shit back, bitch. Like on TikTok, like I be commenting on people's TikToks, like especially when it's about kids. Like I don't give a fuck about this man, this girl, this and that. If it's about like kids and like I feel like they're not treating them right or whatever it is, like I put my 2 cents in because at the end of the day, like I am a mom, like I know how that shit
You
is.
can talk shit.
Yeah, you know, but like everybody has their own opinion, but like I just hate it when people try to come up on my shit, like on my TikTok, saying, "Oh no, this and that," and I'm just be like, "Whose TikTok is this? Mine." So block.
Block.
You're out.
Why are you here? Just
Why
to
you
talk
hate
shit?
here? Yeah.
Damn. No, but like, I'm pretty sure Lizzo did call out Drake, but like, did you like see when Drake pulled up that one girl's bra?
Yeah, Playboy ended up contacting the girl, and then his next show, other girls started like throwing their bras at them. But that girl was ugly. But I mean, like, hey, like if you got big titties, why not? Like that bitch is probably making bank right
Dude,
now.
she
thought I
did
talk
have
shit.
big titties. Did you see her bra size?
Dude, it was
I didn't know
G,
J's
no?
Let me
Jay.
go see. Let me go see.
J? Like they have J's?
Dude, if you were to see my homegirl's titties, I think she's bigger than that. Titties are big as fuck.
A
even if
36
they're
G.
natural.
Oh, G?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yeah, no, my homegirl's bigger than that.
Meantime, I'm like a B cup.
I'm
My
over
little
here.
ass titties.
Same.
I'm a C cup.
Okay, you still win us though.
What?
The boob challenge.
Oh, hell no. I bitch, but
Um,
when I gave birth to my son, I was like a double D.
Ooh.
Really?
That's some big ass titties, yeah.
Damn.
They'll call them the mommy milkers.
Ooh, your baby
My
daddy.
baby daddy and just like people on the internet. Even up to the day, guys call them mommy milkers.
You're like, damn. Okay, did some of the weight still stay on your boobs?
They did, but like my boobs, like they look like Squidward's nose, and like
Okay.
I was like, man, I need a sugar daddy to go get my chi-chis and my body done.
Oh, because like all of it just went away.
Yeah, like I went back to my normal size, but it's just that the extra
It's
skin.
stretched,
Yeah,
yeah.
it just sucks, you know, like how Savannah says, like your body changes. Like
Yeah.
are you ready for your body to change? And honestly, I was scared, but I was like, damn, like I was like, but I'll get it back, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad, you know?
Yeah.
Like, to a point where like, damn, I need a mommy tuck, like a BBL or something.
But your body's nice. Like, it's still, like, natural. Like, you're still young.
yeah, I feel like that's what it is. And thank you. But
Mhm.
they told me, they say that when you have your kids young, like when you're young, you're able to go back like that.
Yeah,
You take
you're able
care
to
of
snap
yourself.
back.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
especially if you have a BBL, but I don't. sadly.
Especially.
You know, BBL bitches, like, y'all lucky, but
I'd be scared to get a BBL, though. Like, all these deaths
all these
lately.
girls, oh my god, like I'm scared of needles. Like I barely have
Mhm.
like, you know, tattoos.
I
and
think what
shit.
scares me the most is, like, being put under, like, being put to sleep. Because what if I don't wake up?
There was I just seen this video too. Some girl like removed 2 of her ribs
What?
to go ahead and have that glass figure.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah, yeah,
Girls
she did
do
it.
that. Yeah.
She did it. Yeah, and the doctor was like showing like the little rib come out and shit. He's like, this is what we're gonna remove, and like he showed the before and after, and like the rib was like the size of my lighter. I don't know if I don't think he took out the whole rib, because that shit should be big. But like he took off like a decent chunk of her rib.
That's crazy. Man.
Like, damn, dude. Like, it was not that much of a difference.
Was it like botched?
What does that mean?
Botched means like you're like plastic surgery. It's like a show. It's called Botched.
No, I don't know. I seen that shit on the internet, but like it was like it wasn't that much of a difference. Like you could see it, but it wasn't
Mhm.
that much. At that point, it was like, damn, dude. Like instead of putting in the work, you really just cut shit out of your body. Like
Wow.
what the fuck?
I've always wanted like a BBL, a tummy tuck, like or something like that. But I'm just like I'm too scared. Probably like the only thing I'll probably get like injection wise is my lips.
I thought a BBL was a tummy tuck.
Ooh.
Oh,
Tummy tuck, I think they just focus just on your stomach, no?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. We would do our titties.
Loki, I would,
money.
if I had to pick and choose, though, if someone was like, look, I'll pay for either your titties or your ass, I would for sure get my ass done.
You know, if you work at Hooters, though, they'll pay for your titties.
For real?
I think if you like surpass a year or some shit, or probably even longer, they will pay for your titties.
Mm, oh, shit.
Because a friend of my friend, she works at Ojos Locos, right? She got no titties, but this bitch wears a push-up bra that makes her titties look so big, and I'm like, what?
Their
the
outfits are
hell?
nice, though, at Ojos Locos.
Yeah.
If I had a banging ass body, I would work there.
Dude, I like.
But
when
the ones on Ojos Locos in Northtown, girl, have you seen the face cards?
I've been there
Yeah.
like once.
The
but I
face
didn't
cards
pay
are
attention.
not it. Let me
No?
tell you, the
what
ones at
face
Ojos Locos-
cards? What is that?
Face cards.
Like their face?
Oh, but what is a card? Like, what is the face card? It's just
Bitch,
their
like-
face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like-
their face, like their look.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
how they look.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you have a banging ass body, this and that,
Mhm.
but your face card is ugly.
Uh-huh. Why not just say your face?
I feel
Why
like-
is it a face card?
I feel like the men that go there don't go for like the faces though.
Yeah,
they
they
for
go
sure
for-
go to just look at ass and
Yeah.
Hell
titties.
yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Cause me and my best friend,
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say her name, but we went. She knows. We went to Ojos Locos like back in March when it recently opened, brand new, right? We were like, oh, let's go check it out. Let's go pregame. So we went there to pregame, right? You know, bad bitches everywhere. But we would look at the face cards. And I'm like, damn, they just hire any bitch. Like, as long as you have a nice banging
Mhm.
body, like, they will hire you. But if your face is ugly, that shit's ugly. And I was like, wow, like, it's so horrible. So I was like, whatever. So we were sitting down, bro. No fucking service for over like 30 minutes. I kid you the fuck not. I was
Because you were
Dude,
girls.
That's what
Yes.
happened too when I had
Yes.
went. They would not go up to the table and ask us if we wanted anything.
exactly
Like,
because they only go for the men.
Mhm.
Who
And
were you with? The girls?
no, I was with guys, but like even like being with guys, like they
Yeah.
wouldn't care to go up to us and be like, "Do you guys need it?" Like you would have to call.
you
like,
have to
the
flag
attention.
them
Yeah.
the fuck down, and that's what I did. And then my best friend was like, "Don't do it," and I'm like, "No, I'm gonna flag somebody down." So I flagged I don't know who the fuck, what they worked there, but I flagged her down. I'm like, hey, what's up? So are we gonna get
You're like, hey, bitch. Like,
yeah, and I was like, what's up? And then my other friends were like, oh, my bad, G. So my friend was like, no, like, don't do it. So I told the lady, I'm like, so what's up? Like, are we gonna get any service or what? She's like, I'm sorry, like, I'll send somebody over. They took a while for us to get over. Not even drinks, no nothing. We were still looking at the menu.
But it's crazy because there's hella bitches up in that shit too. Like,
yeah, there's like a lot
hella
of workers
bitches working up.
Yeah, and then everybody had everybody in the room had drinks and food besides us, and I'm like,
you know
what
though?
fuck?
It's because they like to stay with men and conversate with them. Like they'll stay at a table and just talk to them the whole for like a whole 30 minutes straight.
Shut your ass up, Jenny. Don't tell me you did not do that shit when you were at Denny's to get a bigger tip.
No, I didn't.
No,
no,
you didn't like kiss a little ass.
I didn't. I would just be nice to them. I'll flirt with them, but like to sit and talk, nah, that's like
they'll literally be like. Yeah, hanging over the table, just having a phone conversation.
Oh well, yeah, titties out.
Yeah, all pushed down. And
yeah,
shit.
that's what like people do. Like if you have to sit there and conversate for you to get a tip, that's crazy. But me, I didn't do that.
They do make hella tips though. Not gonna lie, they make some good tips.
Yeah, that's how they make their money, you know. But like for me, I was just like, damn, like. Even if I'm a girl and I see girls, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, that's money right there. If I see you sitting down, I'm like, man, they might have money. You never know. Like, don't judge a book by its cover.
Ooh, how was that like when you were a server and you would like see like a dude with his girlfriend, or let's say a girl with her girlfriend, like would you have to only interact with the partner and like not talk to the dude, or like was it awkward, or did you have a girl ever be like, bitch, why are you telling my man you're welcome, or like
no, nothing. I've never had that. I've had other coworkers tell me that they had like that happen, but to me, I'm gonna talk to both of you. You know, like I have some self-respect. Like if you're with your man, I'm gonna be like, oh no, can I get you guys something? Like, you know, if she's just answering and not him, I'm gonna talk to her. If he's just answering and not her, I'm gonna talk to him. You know, because there are bitches that are really petty, and then their man would be like, babe, like tell her what you want. Oh, tell her that I want this and that. And I'm like, bitch, you could speak up for yourself, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I'd be shy, bro, because that'd be me sometimes. on days where my anxiety is really hitting, I tell him,
bitch. But like majority of the time, it'd be like both of them that just they'll be like, I'd be like, what? Like, speak up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I hate that shit. I just have to be like, you know, I have to be repeating myself, or I have to, like, talk louder. I'll just be like, oh, I can't hear you. Like, you know, speak. You know? Speak. Like, you're, like, something years old and you're grown enough, you know?
Jenny sneak dissing me and shit.
Bro, bitch, you were always a quiet one in middle school.
Dude, but tell me, well, I didn't go to school in high school that much, but like I flipped
I know you were out in the streets.
I flipped a script.
McDonald's.
Dude, tell me I wasn't a little bitch in middle school. Like I was like,
you were quiet,
shy
as fuck. In the corner, like just
bro.
not
I keep trying to
talking.
imagine like middle school you. Like
nah, I don't like that bitch.
So little. She was so
Dude.
little.
I remember like I remember like even at one point, like I think it was like 6th grade or some shit. I used to wear bows, bitch. Like my mom. Why you 7th grade?
Dude,
like,
I cannot imagine.
My grandma
you.
bought me hella of them, dude. So I was like, fuck it. My grandma bought me this shit. And then I look back, I'm like, damn.
Do you still have pictures like that?
Fuck off, Jenny.
I cannot see you with the fucking bow on, bro.
Dude.
I remember those days. Mr. McKenna's class.
Dude, that was fucked up the way they treated that.
You just sat there in the corner on your tablet just minding your own business.
Well, dude, cause fuck no, like the way people acted in that class was mad disrespectful. I was not associating.
So bad now.
No, but you were one of them that treated him like that. She went off on that fool. She's like, you big bitch, like
damn,
going off on that fool.
Bro.
But no, he deserved it when she went off on him because he did some shit to her. I remember that. I'm like, hey, that was on you.
And the guy friends that we had in that class, they helped me get my iPad back because he took it away. He'd always be like,
oh, he snatched that shit from your hand. This bitch wouldn't
shit.
let go though. Like she was playing tug of war with him.
No, cause I had my tablet like that, right? And then next thing you know, he just snatched that shit. And I tried to get it back, and that's when I was like playing tug of war with him. And the guys were like, "Don't worry, we're gonna get it back."
It was
and
like your tablet, or it was like the school's tablet.
It
Oh,
wasn't even this bitch.
damn, y'all were bougie.
I had like it was out of my name, but like
y'all
it was
had
school's.
iPads and shit.
Yeah, we had iPads. That's when like they barely came out.
Yeah,
Damn.
and we got.
They
them
would
right
always
away.
tell us that we would get that shit, and we never did. Like,
Yeah, that shit was like so cool, but everybody was on it. Like they would know what pay attention. Like people
Really?
were like,
That class was fucked up. I think I mentioned it on the podcast before. Like, they threw desks at that fool, staplers, fucking
condoms. They
condoms?
They put stickers on his back.
all
and I
the
was
fucking
like,
time.
dude,
was he like old or something? Like, did he just?
He was just big,
He was like short, chunky, un güerito.
kind of quirky.
Yeah, like.
But like, I'm not gonna lie, like he had his moments, but he wasn't like there was nothing to him. Like I feel like he turned a script at one point because of how he was being treated. Like the kids were bullying him, and
I
then
don't know
like
how it started, but we ended up falling along.
yeah, no, like they spit on his door every time they walked by him. They would spit on him,
like he was
Damn, that's
they
fucked
treated that fool like
up.
shit.
I
Like
feel bad now.
no, they made him cry and quit, bro.
He
What you
literally
mean
cried.
they? You?
Oh,
you
dude.
didn't-
I was
That was
I
part
was-
of
I
it.
was trying to get my iPad back. That's it.
I
But the
wonder
guys,
like what
everybody
he's
else-
doing now. Like imagine probably still getting bullied.
I think he mentioned that he was gonna move to another state to cheat.
He said, "Fuck
Yeah.
this, I'm tired of y'all."
Changed his whole ass fucking state for some
Yeah.
middle schoolers. But then
Damn.
again, bro, like, don't be a pussy. Like, you were older than us. Like
you in the hood, bro. Like you on 28th Street.
you
for a
could have
reason.
put motherfuckers in check. Like, at one
You would
point,
actually. You should like. He should have actually called deans, but he would always like fuck around. And say
dude,
that.
no, like there would be times where they got so sick and tired of fucking picking his shit up that they would not answer him no more.
Really?
And people would laugh even more because they're like, bitch, not even the homies got you.
Uh-huh.
Like, yep.
Like, they just gave up. They're
Damn.
like, yeah, bro, you getting you. This is on your own.
That's
You
your
by
battle.
yourself.
Damn. But yeah, like, what was like, let's say like you look back at that shit. Like, would you have done anything different? Would you have just let the iPad go, or would you would have like still fucking, nah, fool, this is mine.
Honestly, I think I would have just. At
Be
the same
honest,
time,
Jenny.
at the same time, in me, like now that I look back, now that I'm older, because my Joe was like what 12, 13 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
11. Like
That
was
was seventh grade.
seventh grade.
We
We
were
were
with him or
seventh-
eighth.
no, it was
Damn.
7th grade. We were like, yeah, we were in 7th grade. Because 8th grade, we ended up getting our iPads back again.
And I
Remember?
think eighth grade he was already gone. Huh?
He was already gone because 7th grade, that was his last year. I remember him telling somebody, oh, yeah, I'm moving to Kentucky or Tennessee or something, like, to go teach. And they're like, oh, like, but they're going to treat you like shit over there, too. Like, they were just talking shit to him. And I'm like, damn.
Dude, like that fool was hated for like.
Yeah.
It did not process to me how the fuck it even started like that.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna lie, like our school bullied the fuck out of hella fucking teachers. I remember one time one of them got punched and shit.
Who?
Remember the big like, it's not Miss Killer Whale, it was another one.
Miss Killerwell. Oh, I heard
Oh
her.
shit, she like my bad. There was a fight going on and at one point she got hit.
Miss Killerwell? I don't
It was not
remember.
Miss Killer Whale though. It was like a morenita,
A teacher or a hall monitor?
a hall monitor. I think
No, with
so.
the long nails?
Yeah.
Oh, her ass.
Her ass got punched one time.
No way.
By
Yeah.
who? By a student?
Yeah, it's because two people were getting down and she was trying to break it up and
Well, see, that's why you don't get in the middle of someone's
Yeah.
fucking
what?
fight.
That's her job. What the
And
fuck?
her ass would have nails like this fucking long, and they
Big
would
as
always be like,
fuck.
how do you clean yourself? And she'd be like, I have to wrap the toilet paper around my nails.
Oh my god, dude! Speaking of how do you clean yourself, do you remember? I was like in the restroom too, and I was
Stop.
like, no, I was like, hold on. I remember Jenny asking me this shit.
When?
You one time asked me, how do you wipe your ass? Because your ass is so big.
That's true. That was me. It was in high school.
Yeah, no, I think that shit was middle school.
No, it was
bro.
high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the fuck did I tell? Like,
Bitch,
'cause
it's
you-
because you know why? Because you posted a post one time, and you were like, oh, like his dick is not big enough, or it might, so my cheeks can be wide, or like he has to open my cheeks wide enough for the
I
dick
was
to go inside.
damn, shit, I was
You posted
posting
something-
shit.
You posted something like that, so I was like, wait, how do you clean your butt then? Like, do you have to like open your cheeks or something?
That the thing is, like, you weren't the first one to ask me. Like, people were asking me that shit in high school, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, bitch, because your butt is huge.
yeah, but I'm like,
And your
why
hands
is
are
that your
tiny.
guys' first thought? How do I wipe my ass? Like, how about how do
Damn.
you get in them jeans? Like, damn.
Big,
too.
big ass problems. Meantime, like I got a little ass.
But it's like, what process? How did that thought even come to your head?
Like people just think like, how the fuck does she wipe her
yeah,
ass?
like what the fuck? Like I wipe it with toilet paper. Like what you mean?
But do you really have to open your butt?
Okay.
You never answered me. You just giggled it off and walked
She's like,
away.
I'm still waiting for
Yeah,
the response.
4 or 5 years later, I still want to know.
Yeah, I gotta spread them. Literally one butt cheek on each side of the toilet. Yeah.
I bet she should ask.
Yeah, imagine like for bitches that be like bigger asses and shit, like and with nails. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Do like Cardi B. She be
Like,
having some long ass nails.
how
and,
do
like,
you
her
do
big
that?
ass.
Like, dude, like when I have nails and I don't even get them that long, like that should be a struggle.
You have
Like,
nails? You ever wear
no,
nails?
like when I don't do that shit no more. That shit gives me anxiety sitting down. Be taking long as shit.
This bitch.
Really?
Yeah, if you get good nails, that's just gonna take a minute.
I've gotten nails a few times, but I get like tired of them. Like after the first couple days, I take them off.
I
Like
know, me too.
I just can't do nails.
I can't do shit, even especially my job. I pay my nails, but I get so anxiety that I start peeling my nail.
Yeah, same. Or
Yeah.
I start biting on them. Like I can't have
You
nails.
guys really tear them off though?
Yeah.
Like you could just start picking at it and you just get used to it and you start like just taking it off.
Or
It's
like
just
when I do
anxiety.
have nails on, I feel weird. Like I feel like they don't go with me, so I start taking them off.
Oh fuck no!
Like
Like
I have man hands. I'm
Same.
Just like, yeah, I can't.
Like
I
I'm
can't
so
have nails.
used to me being like tomboyish that when I get
Yeah.
nails or I do like wear girly shit, I'm like, ugh, like I feel like people are gonna look
I feel
at me
like a little
weird.
bitch.
No, I
You're
feel
like
like
a
people
tomboy.
are gonna look at me weird, like that don't go with her, cause that's not me.
You're probably like I'm a tom girl.
Literally.
All right, let's go ahead and just go into our dream segment, if anything, because I've had some crazy dreams this week, and I've been slacking on the dreams. So with this dream segment, what we go ahead and talk about, we ask you, is there a dream that you ever had that stuck with you from long ago? Is there a recent dream that you had, like that's like yesterday type of shit? So like, let me go ahead and toss it over to Savannah.
You know what? Ever since we started talking about, oh, I don't remember my dreams, I started remembering my dreams.
Did you have one?
Yeah, I remember I told you some of it, that I had a dream Scream was trying to fucking kill me and shit.
No,
Damn.
you didn't.
I didn't.
No, so what's your dream, Savannah?
Okay, so every time I say I have a dream, my fucking ex is in it. But
It's
we
always
were
an
like,
ex.
yes, we were like chilling, right? We were watching Scream or whatever. And then like, I don't know, it was weird. Like he tried stabbing me, bro. Scream tried stabbing me and I woke up like out of breath and shit. It felt real. But yeah, that was my dream.
I don't want to smoke and like you be like, yo, it's coming like towards me type shit. Until my pipes all clogged and shit. So that was it. He just tried to kill you. Where were you at? Like, paint the picture for us, Savannah.
So we were like chilling, laying down, right, and we're watching Scream, like the movie's on. But I don't know, like I was like dreaming in my dream type shit. Like it was weird. Like
you knew you were dreaming.
like I knew I was dreaming, and then like all of a sudden I hear like we had a garage in the house where we were at. There was a garage, and I remember like Scream banging, like trying to come in. And he comes in and he's about to jump on us with his knife. And then like his knife lands on my hand, but it bends because I turned like the movie off and my dream like stopped, I guess. I don't know. It was weird. Like I can't explain it. It's hard to explain, but he tried killing us, but the knife didn't work because he wasn't real. Like I knew he wasn't real in my dream.
Real, recognize real.
Period.
So that was, you did like, he just bent the knife and that was it? Like
Yeah.
that was your dream?
Yeah, and then like
just
I woke
woke up?
up. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? That was weird. It felt real.
Damn. Jenny, do you have a dream?
Not
Do
that
you
I-
have one that from long ago?
Not long ago, but like in some of my dreams, I always have dreams that like I'm dreaming like snakes are attacking me, or there's always like
What?
snakes in my
That's
dream.
not good.
I know, like even when I was pregnant, I would have dreams like that. Like maybe when I eat something sugary before I go to sleep, it's like something like that. It's always crazy, you know. But my recent dream, it was like so crazy. I woke up maybe because I just feel like I'm so tired, you know, because of work. Because I work overnight, so I was like, you know, I went to sleep, and this was like a recent dream. I went to sleep, and I was dreaming that my high school ex started hitting up my sister-in-law, because I still call her my sister-in-law. You know, we're still kind of close, you know. So I had a dream that he started to miss me, and I was like, yo, like, yo, relax. So I don't know what really happened, but he started to miss me. She ended up letting me know, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, that's crazy, you know. But sometimes I do have dreams of my ex that passed away, and I'm pretty sure you know him. He was from middle school.
Who?
Antonio? Tony?
The güerito?
No, the tall one. The one that hang out with Andres.
I don't remember. I remember Andres though.
Like he'll hang out with like Lalo and, you know, all those guys.
He
and
passed away.
he passed
Oh,
away.
you did. I seen that on your.
Yeah. So I sometimes have dreams of him. Like I feel like it's him talking to me, or like every time like something like is happening, I feel like, you know, if there's something good, I feel like it's him. Like, I feel like he's the one that's watching me, you know? Because sometimes I do have dreams of him.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's him, like, trying to contact me.
Like
in
a sign, huh?
Yeah, you know, like, I also told him when I went to go see him in his funeral, I also told him, like, you know, when you're trying to get to me, you know, talk to me like in Butterflies or like in a song. So our song was Power Trip from J. Cole. So every time when it comes on, I feel like it's him.
I feel like now
That's
when I have somebody die, I'm gonna
wild.
do some shit like
Yeah,
that. Just
so
so that I know
same.
exactly.
Yeah, and then and they say like when a white butterfly crosses your way, it's like someone from like
Yeah.
heaven or like
for
an angel
real?
trying to talk to you. And
I seen
every
that.
time when I get out of work, I walk a certain way to my house. Excuse me, and then next thing you know, like I always see something like a white butterfly, something just crossing by. Especially,
That's
like in the morning. So I feel
crazy.
like it's him. You know, ever since he passed away, I seen a lot of white butterflies.
The afterlife is real.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and I feel it. You know, I feel like sometimes he's there. Like I just like, you know, I just wonder like, oh, how would it be? You know, because when he did pass away, we were supposed to see each other, but it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys were supposed to link up.
Yeah, we were supposed to link up before he passed away. Like he was like with some girl, but like me and him were cool. Like we were friends. You know? But we were just like, oh, fuck it. You know, like, if it's cool with you, it's cool with me. You know, like, no disrespect. But it's because he was in jail for 2 years. So I didn't see him. And then I was just like, fuck, you know? And then after he came out of jail, we were supposed to see each other. And then it didn't happen. And then he was with some girl. And then he passed away. He was out of jail. He got out of jail in March. And he passed away in June.
Oh, fuck.
So he didn't really, like,
Yeah.
you know, he left his daughter behind. Like, it was just so sad, you know? But, like, yeah, like, I've had dreams of him. Like, I have dreams of, like, I have crazy stuff. I feel like it's just, like, my sugar, like, at night. Like, ever since I was pregnant, like, I just dream of, like, weird shit. Like, I had a dream of my old manager and my old coworker fucking with each other.
What the
Jenny,
fuck?
And I told him.
kinky
I
ass.
told him, I was like, is this true? He was like, no. I was like, let me find out, you know, because the food industry, like, people always fucking with each other.
Yeah.
At your job, I'm pretty sure a lot of people fuck with each other. So I was like, let me find out.
Everybody
you know?
has a work husband.
Yeah, they fuck
wife.
with each other everywhere. Food, warehouse, especially warehouses.
Warehouses,
Oh my god,
girl.
Warehouses
warehouses
are
are
where the
fucking
hoes
hoes.
are at.
Especially Amazon.
I miss my Amazon home.
I thought you were at Amazon.
No, I work at Lowe's overnight.
Oh shit.
Dude, I'm the girl.
Oh, you had Amazon hoes though?
Yeah,
Everyone has
When I was living with
Amazon
my son's
hoes.
father, I had Amazon hose.
Oh shit, damn. So like, do people be fucking in the warehouse, or y'all just link
No.
up there and then go fuck?
People would fucking the fucking
Parking lot?
Oh yeah, parking lot. I say parking garage, but parking lot right there.
Yeah.
Like they don't
Let
give
me
a
go
fuck.
work at Amazon.
You work at Amazon?
No, let me go
Girl.
work
Oh,
at
girl,
Amazon.
I'm trying to go back. Let me tell you.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, they picked up the pay.
Well, cause you were nighttime.
Yeah, it was nighttime, so you get an extra pay.
Oh,
extra money.
especially at night. That's where all the sneaky links are at. That's where all the work sneaky links.
Damn.
They be like, link up over here. I'll be like,
That's how I
Oh,
got.
yeah.
That's how I got cheated
No,
on.
you're not kidding, bitch. You know you.
no, I was alone at Amazon. Like I just had like one friend, you know.
Uh-huh.
She had a boyfriend, and I was living with my baby daddy at the time. So we were like, okay, we get each other, you know. But there was always people trying to get at us and stuff like that. So we like mind our own business. But we would like see shit. It was to a point where like some guy and some girl, I know they fucked with each other, but some girl was like making accusers or assumptions or whatever.
assumptions. Uh-huh.
Yeah, saying that, oh yeah, like he fucked with me, he has a whole ass girlfriend and this and that, and he's over here being loud like, oh bitch, you're a liar, like we never fucked, like I don't even know you. Now I'm like, bro, it's Amazon, like how are you lying?
Dude, I feel like in the podcast, like people are gonna look at like for the dudes listening. I feel like they all are gonna talk about us and be like, "Oh, y'all ain't
Bro,
shit."
we
Yeah,
hella,
you bitches
like-
are whores.
No,
we
but not
hella
even that, 'cause
expose ourselves.
They be spitting game too, so why
Mhm.
can't we show how we run game? Like we're
Yeah,
helping
but if it was
you
your
out.
homeboy, man.
Nah, cause they be thinking we're stupid. Like whole time it's like, bro, I'm
Whole
literally
time
on the
we-
same level as you, if anything higher.
Yeah,
like,
we are
stop
the guys
playing with me.
now, you
Yeah,
know.
Period. Like
I told my baby daddy,
we
like,
are
you
the
can't run
women.
nothing. I beat men.
that's why I told my ex, I was like, bro, like you think you got all this shit on me? Like you don't even want to know what the fuck I've done. Like
Or sometimes they blame the friends. They be like, "Oh, your whole ass friends." I'm like, "Bro, my friends, like
I
they're not
am
having
the
this shit
hoe.
with me." Yeah, it's me. Like, what the
I
hell?
tell these bitches how to run the game. What do you
Exactly.
mean?
Like,
I'm captain.
I've had friends like I put them on game. I know I tell them I run this shit like, and then the dudes actually believe them. They're like, okay, you know. And my friends
Yeah.
end up being like little sneaky bitches, and I'm like, yeah, like I agree.
They're like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
The plan worked.
nah, don't put
Exactly.
me and this bitch together, cause we be coming up with some evil ass shit.
Dude, like
Especially when they don't want like 2 and 2 together.
Mhm.
Trust me. I've had
But the
friends
thing
like
is,
that
they be
too.
like your whole ass friends. It's like, bro, meantime, your homie trying to fuck me. Like,
Literally.
what do you mean
It's
your whole ass
always the
friends?
fucking homies, bro.
Your
Always the
shady ass
homies.
Or
friends.
his ops or something.
Ooh, I love it when the op comes. Cause then it's like that should be so much more revengeful. Like, yeah, the op got it. And
My baby daddy's op. He did my tattoo. Like he's doing my tattoos. Like he does my tattoos. Like his
that's
cousin.
petty, bitch. That
his
fool
cous-
really in your life.
I know. Like his cousin. He has a cousin, right? His op. My baby daddy's op has a cousin, and this dude always trying to fuck. Like he was always trying to fuck me ever since he met me. Even to this day, he stalks my social media.
Uh-huh.
And then he has a whole wife and 2 kids, and I'm like, bro, like leave me alone. Like I'm telling you, and I tell him like, oh, come get your friend. I would always.
You won't be
"Come
like
get your friend."
Ariana Grande and be a homewrecker?
No. Oh, she's a homewrecker.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
So
Ari.
yeah, I didn't
You're
even
like,
plan
oh
on
my
talking
girl,
about
Ari.
this bitch, but
Cat.
yeah, no, when she broke up with her mans, she instantly like already was into a relationship with some dude who literally just had a baby. They were already having troubles having the baby to begin with. The wife ended up coming out like, honestly, he never warned me about anything. He just out of nowhere up and left. And so it's either like she was either fucking with him already, or like it just so happened that they were ready to just get into it, and she broke the dad. The guy ended up leaving the baby and the wife and
They
everything.
for sure was fucking with each other already.
Just to get up like that and leave. Like I'm pretty sure she was like, oh fuck it. Like if you're ready to leave, like
She was probably feeling revengeful, like
Yeah.
herself too, because of like what her ex had did. Because did she get cheated on? Didn't
yeah,
her
with
husband
Sean,
cheat?
with Big Sean.
No, but the recent one, she was
Like her husband- she was
engaged
married?
with him or some
I
shit.
didn't know that.
They were married, no?
They were already married.
Yeah, I knew she
Yeah,
was
they were
married.
married. Yeah,
Oh shit.
and he was like caught like at some party or some shit. I don't know. I just know that he like cheated or something.
And she broke up a family.
That's great. I hate bitches like that because that's what some
You
bitches
hate me. I'm
did.
just kidding.
Why? You did that shit too? Let me find out, Ale. Let me find
Dude,
out.
nah. I don't say it that way because that bitch knew what her man was on. So it's like,
Who?
the baby mama. Like,
You being a hoe?
yeah, like you knew. I told you to, like, not to your face, but I told you, like, yeah, we're fucking. That's on you if you still let your dude be around and out here, like, or if you want to stick with him. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't break no family. Like, you knew what you were getting into, and you were told like what the fuck was happening. I don't see it as I broke up a family, and then again they were still together. I was basically La Sancha and shit. But like, you know, like, I the way I see it is like you might get mad because you're on the other side of it, you know, but it's like that man still chose to do what he wanted to do. It wasn't that she wrecked the home. No, like,
It goes to both parts.
Yeah,
it takes two. So it's like she didn't wreck the home. She was just, if anything, you should be grateful that that bitch came because she let you know what the fuck was gonna happen
know what
before
though? Like
anything.
guys like that they're really good at manipulating bitches. Like they'll really tell you like, nah, I'm not with her. Like we're just for the baby. Yeah, like he has a big part of it too. If the girl really just doesn't know, like
Sometimes it's like the girl, like the baby mama, could be so delusional and just be like, no, like.
So
this
you
and
were saying that's what happened to you. So can we hear your part on it?
Well, like what happened with me is that this bitch was my friend.
oh
You know? She
Oh,
was my
that's
friend.
different. That is a home wrecker.
Mhm.
Yeah, so she was my friend, and this was recently. And I don't know if it's happening till now, but
Uh-huh.
you probably know her since you went to Rancho. You went to
A
Rancho,
ver,
right?
dime? No, but I
No?
probably know this bitch.
So she would hang out with a girl, which was her best friend was Danny's ex. Remember her from middle school? Yeah, that was his ex. So
Uh-huh.
her best friend. That's her best friend now. You know how they're not friends no more. So, next thing you know, like me and my baby daddy were like, we were not together, but we were still fucking with each other. But if I
Uh-huh.
come to you as a girl and I tell you, why do you have him as a friend? Is it gonna tell you it's bothering her? I should delete her man. Should it? Should it or
yeah.
not?
But you guys were friends, right? And
I
she
was
had
friends, and
your
she
baby
had
daddy
my
as
baby daddy's a friend. They were texting each other. She would be like, she was telling him, she's like, oh, like, you're Jenny's baby daddy, like this is not right, or like does she know this and that? As a homegirl, you should come to me and tell me. She did not tell me
She
at
kept
all.
entertaining it.
She kept entertaining it.
Wait,
So
but were they friends on whatever social media
no.
before?
No,
Like
they
when you
didn't
guys
know
were
each other.
together?
Like it was just
That was
randomly?
after?
Yeah. Because a friend of mine, she was on the podcast. So her best friend was on your podcast recently too. Yeah. So her best friend, me and her would hang out with those two girls.
Uh-huh.
And this is a good cheese man for everybody
Ooh.
hearing. So
Hey,
me and her.
I know you guys are here for the fucking cheeseman with whoever the fuck I got on here and with me in Savannah. If you're gonna be here for fucking chismosos, at least like, comment, share, subscribe, share it to the people we're talking shit about. Like that shit. Run
Post
up,
it.
Jenny.
Post it for
real.
for some hoes. These bitches are hoes.
Shit.
Period.
You know. So okay. So that girl, me and her are still cool. You know, we don't talk, but we're cool. We were hanging out a lot. So we hang out with these bitches, and they were like, tell us like, oh, let's go out, let's go there. You know. So my friend, she invited her man. You know, and that whole ass bitch was like over here trying to get with her man, like being all flirtatious, trying to shake her ass right in front of him. At the end of the day, like, you know, if you're gonna do that on the distance. You know, don't try to be disrespectful to a point where like you're trying to catch his attention, and that's what she was trying to do. You know,
dude, you know when bitches are trying to do that shit though.
Yeah.
Not even like who you're around, but like bitches around you, you can tell when they want to get your man's attention.
And the difference between, I told her, I'm like, look, like, I know your man is with us, but I'm not gonna do nothing to disrespect you or him. She's like, no, I trust you. She's like, but I don't trust her. Look what she's doing. And we were at Gold Spike, and I was just like, what the fuck? So my friend went to the bathroom, and her and her best friend were dancing and shaking ass right in front of us because we were at a table. And then I was sitting right next to him. I'm like, look, like, I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want to disrespect her. Like, you know, whatever you got going on, like, I don't want to do nothing that, you know, makes you think that we act out. He's like, nah. He was like, you're good. So I told my friend, and she's like, dude, I don't like how they're acting right in front of him. I was like, I wouldn't like it either. Once I see that shit, I wouldn't like it either. So
like, take that to the dance floor, not right in front of the table.
Exactly.
Like, we're already, like, you gonna shake ass when we eating dinner?
Exactly. And I was like, where are you trying to, like,
we're at a table, bro.
Yeah, to a point where, like, she offered to put his beer between her legs to sneak it in.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because he was planning to sell it. Yeah, he was planning to sell it. I was like, what the fuck? So my friend looked at me. She's like, dude. And that was the first red flag when we were in line. I was like, you should have just sold it. Like, that shit's gonna be warm. Anyway, she ended up doing it. So he snuck it in for her. And he still drank it. And then he didn't finish all of it. So he, like, threw it away. And then that's when, like, the whole shaking ass thing happened and everything. And she ended up leaving with him. So I stuck with these two bitches. I was third wheeling with these bitches. And I was like, fuck that, you know. So I ended up leaving, going home my own way. We had, like, a group chat, all four of us. And then they were talking about, like, going out and this and that. And then me and my friend, we were like, we don't know. Like, you tried getting with her man. Like, you were trying to, like, get his attention. Like, what the fuck? You know? Like,
straight up called her out?
Yeah, like, straight up called her out. And my friend... She was just, and then my friend was like, yeah, like, that's not cool. I don't like that.
Oh, this was on the group chat?
It was on the group chat. So I was like, what the fuck? And then I had brought it up to her as well. I'm like, oh, well, why do you have my baby daddy as a friend?
Oh, shit. She got double teamed.
Yeah, she's like, you know, she's like, oh, he added me, this and that. And like, you couldn't come to me as a girl, as a homegirl, and tell me that shit.
Or you couldn't decline that shit? Like,
yeah, exactly. You should have been like, you know, every time with my friends, like, if your man would have added me, even though we don't talk, I would have told you.
Yeah.
You know, like,
That's why that fool don't got social media.
If you got social media, I fuck with you, you know? You're already winning. But, like, I was like, damn, like, I thought you were my homegirl. You were supposed to tell me, you know what I've been through with
even if it's not like you said, like, right now, like, we don't really talk and shit, I would still come to you. Like, you don't even gotta be, like, close and shit. Like,
exactly. That's your man. That's your baby daddy. Like, you know, who knows behind closed doors if you guys are fixing shit. Yeah. You know, because that's what me and him were doing. We were trying to, like, you know, find reassurance, like, you know, what's going on. Yeah. Like, we were still fucking,
like, figuring things out with each other.
Yeah. And while this bitch is over here, like, hitting his DMs, they were talking to each other. Because at the end, I don't blame her. I blame him as well. Because one, he added her and she stepped entertaining and she didn't tell me. So I was just like, girl, I'm not being delusional. Like, I know what's going on.
She couldn't be the homewrecker because he was the one breaking that shit down.
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? The next thing you know, this dude slept at my house, right? That's the one I went through his phone again. This was the last time we slept together. He stepped over. I went through his phone. I ended up figuring out his password. It was my son's birthday. What did I have? He was dead asleep.
You see, they think they know how to run game. Meantime, I was like, you guys are so fucking stupid.
Yeah, and then so think slow. That. Yeah, so I went through his phone. That's when I see messages of them. I'm like, this bitch. Like, she didn't come to me as a fucking friend. Even though she had problems with my friend, she had problems with her because she tried getting with her man. I stayed out of it. I'm like, damn, you know, until I confronted her about it. But I thought we were just like, whatever about it. You know, I was like, cool, I'm going to keep my distance from you, you know? We could be mutual, but I'm going to keep my distance from you. Next thing you know, this bitch starts deleting me, blocking me off everything. I was like, what the
She didn't even tell you why? Like, when she sent that message, I was like, Bye.
Like, no, she didn't even, like, she was just talking all her shit, and like, she didn't let me explain, like, to talk shit back to her, nothing. So next thing you know,
She
time
knew
goes
you were
on.
gonna ask for the Addy.
I know where that bitch lives till now. I know where she lives.
Uh-huh.
She lives over there by Highly Houston. I know where she
Okay.
lives. You know, I know where that bitch lives. So yeah, so she blocked me on everything. So did her best friend, this and that. I was like, man, fuck it, whatever, you know.
Hey,
I
but
kicked
just
them
like
out.
Jenny said though, that's their beef. So if you know me, es tu pedo, not mine. Like, or Savannah. Savannah don't even know none of y'all. So
I don't know these bitches.
For real, this bitch can stay out of it.
I'm pretty sure this bitch, if she probably listens to your podcast, she'll probably know, but I don't know. I don't know if her as a friend.
I don't know. Whoever listens is unknown. If they follow, then I know
If
you.
you know, you know.
Yeah, period. If you know, you know.
If Emily listens, she'll probably know. She'll
Uh-huh.
for sure know. So next thing you know, I kicked this dude out. I kick him out. I was like, dude, get the fuck up out of here. Like, why are you texting her? This and that. Like, he tries to pin it on her. And I was just like, no, like, it goes both ways. So that happens. Like a month later, we have another mutual friend. She texts me. She's like, dude, she just posted your baby daddy.
Like she was with him?
Yes, he took her to the Bad Bunny concert.
Took her to a whole fucking concert.
Bad
Yeah.
Bunny, baby.
I was like, yo, what
Like,
the
okay, I could see
hell?
like the movies or some shit.
Yeah,
but
whole
a
ass concert, and you know Bad Bunny ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was
Especially if he's in
like,
Vegas.
what the? And that was on that Saturday concert. I think it was that Saturday
That
concert.
shit was
Uh-huh.
recent. That
Yeah,
was
it
recent
it
as
was
fuck.
like in September.
Yeah.
So I was like, what?
And it was just
the hell?
them, or like was
It
there a
was
group?
them with his little brother.
And what, like they were holding hands?
They were
or
kissing,
what?
holding hands. She was dancing on him.
I would have
She made a
felt
TikTok.
sick if
She
I
made
seen
a
that shit.
TikTok.
Like, yo, what the hell? That shit boiled my blood. You know.
She knows what she was
Hey,
doing though.
Yeah.
No, like she still got that ass though. She fucking damn, that was bold
Because she
as
was like, fuck it,
hell.
we're not friends no more, so I'm gonna go after my baby daddy.
she
But I was
went
like,
all out.
yeah, I was like, girl, you dirty as hell, you know? But I was like, fuck it, whatever. And then my other friend posted like a little like something towards her, and then she saw it, so she knew it was about her, cause she knew me, my friend, which our mutual friend, I'm pretty sure you know
Yeah.
her. She knew it was about her, cause she noticed she was talking to me.
I'm over
And
here
then-
still talking shit though. I from what I'm listening, that's still wrong.
It was wrong.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I didn't say I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't get with my friend's baby daddy
Mhm.
or ex-boyfriend or nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I literally told, like, even if, like, you know, one of your exes came back to me and be like, hey, like, he's trying to talk to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, instead I sent Jenny to go add them and shit.
Yeah, he accepted me. He accepted me, by the way.
¿Cuál?
That one dude, you, like, sent me the profile.
I'll check right now so see who you're talking about. But yeah.
Okay, so she sent me that. She posted that. She saw it, and she ended up blocking my friend. But before she blocked her, she posted her baby daddy and tagged them and said, oh, thanks for getting us in the event.
She was with both y'all baby daddies?
She didn't post him, but she tagged him because he's like a promoter for an event,
Uh-huh.
and
Hey,
he tagged
Give
her.
me his ad. Have him on the pod.
No, yeah, like, and then she's like, Jenny, like, she called me, she's like, Jenny, this bitch just fucking posted this and tagged him, and she sent me the screenshot. I was like, this bitch is grimy as fuck.
That is
So-
insane.
so
Two
I
baby
told her-
daddies in one.
So I told my mutual friend, I'm like, look what this bitch is doing now. She's like, what the fuck? So I told her that she got with my baby daddy. She's like, damn, this bitch is nasty. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, fuck it. I was like, I don't give a
East side
fuck.
things.
Yeah, I was like, this bitch is a for sure East Sider. And then, okay, that happened. And I guess they ended up getting a relationship. This bitch had me on WhatsApp because for my second job, I have WhatsApp. You know, I
Uh-huh.
have to make people schedules who don't live in the country. They live outside the country.
Oh shit.
So this bitch had, I guess she still had my number, and my baby daddy did too, and they would be so petty posting each other. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, like, I ended up moving on. I didn't
Yeah.
even care. I was like, fuck it, whatever, it is what it is. Next thing you know, she went on Snapchat talking about that she was pregnant with her second baby. I was like, yo, get the fuck out
Damn
of here.
twinsies.
I was like, being the second baby mama.
Wait,
that's
was she
crazy.
for real?
I don't know.
You still don't know if
I
your
still
son
don't
has
know.
a sibling to this
I
day?
don't know because I seen them on Commonwealth. I fought her at Commonwealth.
What's Commonwealth?
It's
That
a
sounds like
it's
some
like a
EBT.
bar.
Oh.
It's like a bar club downtown.
Mhm.
You fought her?
I fought her at Commonwealth.
Like
and she
bar
was drink-
fight?
Yes, she fucking threw a drink at me. I fucking went off on her.
Oh, that bitch ain't pregnant then. She just wanted to piss you
yeah,
off.
she
No,
did, 'cause
there's
she had my
still-
best friend on Snap, but
There's
she had
still
blocked
girls
me.
that fight pregnant though.
But she was drinking, no?
But she was drinking.
Oh.
That's the thing. I was like, girl, what the hell? So I
Damn,
confronted
Jenny.
him. So my baby dad would add me on Snapchat. He would text me, and I'm like, look, like, what is she pregnant? And then he'd be like, no, like, she's not pregnant. And then I was just like, I don't know. Like, I don't believe anything you say.
She just wanted to boil your blood.
Mhm.
Then
Yeah, she did. But I was just like, girl, like, you have to know at the end of the day, like, I moved on. Like, I don't care. Like, you could post whatever you want. But I was just like, fuck it. Like, if my son has a sibling, he has a sibling.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But doesn't
But
mean I'm
that's
gonna get along with
fucked
her.
up because it's like
That was
It's-
the homegirl before.
Yeah.
not
Like,
even
that's
just
crazy.
that. It's like you did what you did, okay, but like the fact that let's say she was pregnant, did have a baby, whatever the fuck, wherever that is at. Let's say there was just another kid involved. The fact that you would still stoop to many lows instead of being like, you know what, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I ended up pregnant, fucked around, found out. Let's have our babies have their brother, their sister next to each other. Like
she's
that's
not
when you
the type to grow up.
throw shit on the side.
Because to this day, she added one of my friend's friend, her best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Couple months later, like a month or two later, she added my best friend. She added M.
Oh shit.
And M was like, what the fuck is this bitch adding me for? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, did this bitch have no life?
To be nosy.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I was like, bitch, add me if you want to, like, you know, keep up with my life. Because my profile is private.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, what the fuck, you know? So my baby daddy will tell me, he will call me. Like, I got so drunk off mimosas, dude, that I went to work like that. I went to work hungover, bro. I was like, fuck. And I would drive the equipment. So I was like, dude, I have to, like, sober up.
You're fucking CDL certified, Jenny? Ah shit, for real? Damn.
Lowe's is like a warehouse, so you have to, like, lift up heavy shit.
Is it hard? Like, was it hard to learn?
It was, yeah.
I feel like I would be crashing into shit.
Like, you know, like in a car, you're boxed.
Uh-huh.
Out in the equipment, you're not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you have to wear, like, your gear and everything, you know?
Damn. Dudes be getting at you because of that shit, huh? Hey, let me borrow your ID.
No. Like, most of us, like, most of the guys, they're not even certified and they be driving the equipment.
Well,
They don't
yeah,
know.
that's everywhere, but
Uh-huh.
it's like,
But it's just, like, 8 of us there. The whole warehouse, yeah. It's just 8 of us.
hey,
It's
Jenny's
overnight.
gonna teach us and shit. We're gonna be over
I'm
here.
about to be swinging that shit.
Right, for
Hey, we
real.
be crashing up in that bitch, so.
What? What the fuck you mean
I
you
be
be
crashing up in that
crashing?
bitch. They be checking the
No
cameras.
wonder she's not certified.
Bro,
Damn.
honestly.
We hella went off track on our dreams. I was just the only one left. Jenny, you got any other dream you want to go ahead and toss out there? You know how I told you I had a dream about you, Savannah?
You told me you did, but you didn't tell me what
I
it was
wasn't
about.
gonna tell you for the
Mhm.
pod.
But dreams could be signs as well. So that could be a sign.
All right, you're fake as hell then because
Oh.
because no.
Like, mean something, they could
Was
give,
I
like,
being
signs.
fake in the dream or what?
Yeah, in a way, because I was like, we were coming in here, and then like it was your apartment. Like I seen your shit,
Mhm.
and some dude came out. He's all like, "You guys are in the wrong apartment. She's
What the
lying to you."
fuck?
I was like, and he took us somewhere. And then we're all like, I was like, Savannah, why are you taking me to this random ass apartment? Like, it's not even yours. And I was just pissed at you because I'm like, why the fuck are we going into somebody's shit? But it was your shit. Like, it was your place.
Like this exact setup?
Everything was here. I specifically remember the fucking desk. Like, this is what I remember. And then I was like, and then he's like, get out. Like, this is not even her. She's lying. I'm like, Savannah, are you fucking, what are those people that go into abandoned apartments and stay type shit? Are you a
Homeless?
squatter?
Oh, homeless.
He probably was a squatter. But the good thing you live upstairs.
No,
Mhm.
they kicked her out. That's why I was like, what
Oh.
the fuck? And yeah, so I woke up and I was just like, that was fucking weird,
That
but okay.
sounds weird.
Like,
Now you got me scared. Like if someone's like
Jenny
freaking-
got me scared right now because she just said, be careful. I'm like, so what does that mean, Jenny? Like,
Yeah, I mean, sorry. Dreams could be good things and bad things. Like, it could mean like just signs, like meanings.
Oh,
and
hell
shit.
no.
damn,
bitch.
you're gonna get evicted, bitch.
What if that means like either someone's gonna evict me
They're
or
like,
like
it's like an alert. Like,
someone's gonna
know.
come in here and
But
like
why
do
did I have your
something?
dream? Like, I'm gonna
Bitch.
evict you?
Maybe because you guys are since like too much.
Who knows? But then it's like, you pay your bills.
You should get a Ring camera. I have a camera.
I told
I need to
her.
get one.
You should
I
get one.
need to
They're not
a
cheap.
ring.
They're not expensive. They're pretty cheap on
Oh.
Amazon.
I see them on Amazon.
Do you still
Or
get
a-
discounts?
Lowe's or Home Depot. Where?
Oh, she got discounts at Lowe's or Home Depot.
No, not Home Depot, but they sell them there.
Oh,
Yeah.
they sell rings there.
Yeah, Home Depot, Best Buy, Lowe's, Amazon.
I need to get one. 'Cause that'd
Walmart.
be-
One of y'all fucking sponsor us or
Mhm.
Denny's or Ojos Locos. I didn't talk shit. It was them.
This
You guys can
bitch.
still sponsor me. Now that
fuck Ojos Locos.
dude, I remember the first time I pulled up to Ojos Locos, like, I was delivering an order over there, and like it was
What?
before it even opened, and like I
Uber Eats?
remember, huh?
Uber Eats?
DoorDash.
This bitch.
Get it right. What, Jenny? Dime qué. Dime qué,
It's
Jenny.
because me and Em, we always have like people like with DoorDash. Like it's
Uh-huh.
always something with DoorDash.
It'd be me.
Oh, bitch! Now I know you're my next delivery person.
I don't know. I don't deliver. Fuck no. After you said it like that, Jenny, you pick your shit up. What the fuck? Yeah, and then I texted the girl. I was like, I'm here. Tell me why like at least 30 naked bitches came running to me. And it was one thing of food, bro. I'm like, y'all finna split this
They
shit?
went
Like,
outside like that?
dude, yeah. And I was like, I just seen titties everywhere.
What
I was
they
like,
order?
What the fuck? Dude, it was just one meal.
What
But
they
like
order?
all kinds of bitches came out running with her. And I was just like, my man before that, he's like, oh, we should go because they say that it's gonna be popping, all this and that. Once I seen that, I was like, you ever fucking tell me you want to go to Ojos Locos again, I'm gonna pop you on your fucking lip. Don't you ever say that shit
Bro,
to
they're
me.
literally in lingerie.
Dude, they were naked as hell. Like, not even Hooters, bro.
When
like,
I had went with those two guys, I was like, they're for sure looking at these bitches. Like,
you went when you were, like, with your ex, bro. Like, I could never. Fuck that.
wait, with
fuck
my
that.
ex?
You said you didn't go with him,
No,
huh?
I went with those two fucking weirdos, bro.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
cokeheads.
Yeah, no,
But what was
fuck.
the food though? I'm still wondering, like, what they ordered.
Yeah, what did they order?
Y'all
But
want
they
me to
came running out
remember
like
whatever?
Them little ass bitches. What they eat?
It was one meal, though. Like,
But
I don't
what
know.
was it?
I don't remember, dude. I
Bitch.
be giving people hella shit.
back to your
Oh no, that same shut the fuck up. That same day is when I fucking my tire popped right there and shit. I had to wait.
Outside Ojos Locos?
Yeah, because there was a pothole. So if you go down there, watch
Bro,
out.
it's hella fucking ghetto right there. Like, they put that shit in the most ghettoest area.
Oh god, that's where the Amazon that I worked at was right there.
Oh really?
Yeah, down the street.
Damn, bitch, you stay in the church.
I was gonna move to some before this apartment. I was gonna move to some apartments behind there, and it was fucking ghetto.
Oh, I
dude.
seen.
Like,
That's where my tire popped in front of
Really?
those. I was scared. That's why.
were they like
kept,
red apartments?
Yeah, and like some of them, like the windows were busted and
Yes,
shit.
dude. I was looking at there because that's when I was down bad. I was like, you know what, I gotta find a cheap ass place. The rent there was only like $700 for a 1-bedroom,
That ain't bad.
and I was like, fuck, like I'm debating on it, and no credit checks. But then I seen the area, and I'm like, fuck no, bro. Like I'm gonna get my car broken into or something when I get a
You
car.
got a car.
When I get a car, like that was my main thing. I was like, dude, when I get a car, like where am I gonna park it? Because I'm scared it's gonna get broken
Meantime,
into.
I'm scared because I parked my car next to somebody's window who just got busted in. Like, okay.
That's how I feel with my area at night.
Dude, your shit doesn't look that bad, but then I know where it is. It's like, I know it gets bad here, though.
Girl, like if you see like more like down on Trop and Boulder, there's like a little police sign, like the little flashing lights.
Mhm.
You know, they know when
The
it's
little
ghetto
machines
when it
and
has
shit.
like the little lights on top as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
More down the street on Boulder and Russell by that Circle K, they have like another cop thingy right there because there's always some shit going on, dude. Ambulances, cops, this and that. Like if you know, you know. You have the Ring app.
Yeah.
Like it lets you know when there's like people always posting like gunshots, like dogs being lost and those shit.
Yeah,
but it's
I
always in
seen
my
all
area.
that shit. And I'm like, bro, like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Gunshots. Like, bro, it's just a regular
It's
Tuesday
hood.
chill. Like,
yeah, like did
what
y'all
the
hear
fuck?
gunshots? Well, it was like happened like a couple minutes ago. And I'm
Like, yeah,
dude.
and so we had some like 10 minutes ago. They're not done yet. Let them finish.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you're bold as fuck.
Fuck no, at night it's like coyotes. Like you hear coyotes.
hell
and
no.
You
shit.
hear coyotes?
Yeah,
down
like
there?
my coworker, he lives down the street. He lives right there on Trop and Boulder, so he would like give me rides.
Not
you know?
Jenny telling everybody where the fuck she lives, making it harder for me to edit and shit.
I don't care. Nobody gonna know. So he lives down by where I live, and he took me home, and and then we passed by, like we were going down home, and like a coyote
Fuck that fool.
coyote just passes by, and I'm like, what the hell? And then sometimes at night when I'm like walking my dog or like out with my son, like you hear coyote.
That's scary.
Cause like Cowabunga Bay is like 2 lights away from my house.
He's
Uh-huh.
over
So, like,
here
there's,
like, Mommy, let's
dirty
go
area.
pet it.
Huh?
He's like, Mommy, let's go pet it.
Oh hell no. He'd be like, Mommy, you hear that? I'm like, yeah.
Your
Aw.
dad's coming. I'm just kidding.
He's not a coyote. He's a fucking chihuahua. I'm just kidding.
Oh fuck. She's all like different type of dog.
Yeah.
Oh
different
shit.
breed.
Speaking of dogs though, did you guys see like well, I showed Savannah, but like, have you seen that dude that changed into a dog?
Yeah. How do you do it?
It's a costume. He just it's a costume, but like he still chooses every day to like walk like a dog, eat like a dog. Like
Why?
He spent
That's
racks on
fucking
that
crazy.
shit.
$15,000, bro. Imagine like,
So there's like 15 to 20. The most I've seen people say is 20K.
but imagine just walking down the street and you see like a fucking human dog. Like,
The thing is, it looks like a
real
straight
looks
up dog. Have
realistic,
you
huh?
seen? You seen?
The
Yeah.
girl petting it, the lady.
Yeah, like when he rolled over and
That's
shit.
weird.
Like,
What the hell? Yeah, I seen it. I was like,
it looks
looks
real
like a dog.
as fuck, bro.
like the beak and everything.
The beak.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out like how he gets his body positioned like that. Like,
Yeah, that I was telling Savannah, I'm like, he for sure has to have his arms like crunched, but like your feet, so you're just like crawling, like that shit's
He
uncomfortable.
probably practiced in his room.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
We live in a weird ass fucking world. Cause what the fuck, a human dog, bro? Are you for real?
He-
It makes me like scared to like imagine like going to the pet shelter or something. You pick up a dog and it's a fucking human, but like no one knows.
like that
Dude,
little orphan girl.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like that
Dude,
orphan
fuck.
movie, and you fucking have this, but nah, cause like for the dog, you have to carry that fool and everything. So it's like you'll be able to tell once you
Like-
feel like,
Yeah, that's true.
How does he pee? Like I know.
oh shit, maybe the suit has like a little
Yeah.
like pee pee hole.
Wait, I wonder if it has like a fake like dick and everything, like
Okay, so
like the little like you know like the dog's little dick. Like,
yeah.
Like this whole like come out or like it's like little.
And then it's like if he does have a hole for him to pee, is that like public nudity?
That's a good question.
Are
Yeah, I
you-
seen that about like that human dog. It's weird.
Yeah. That's fucking like, if you could pay to be an animal, what would you be though?
I don't really like animals. To
I-
pay to be an animal?
Yeah. Or if you could be an animal, I guess.
I'd
Yeah.
probably be a dolphin.
A dolphin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a dolphin.
You're not scared of the
Yeah.
water?
I am, but they're cute.
I don't know what the fuck I would want to be.
I would want to be something. I would want to be a white tiger.
I would probably want to be a cat because they just be doing their own things. Like,
Ooh, what? Same shit, white
Lick
tiger.
themselves.
yeah, like they clean themselves. They do their own thing. Like,
I just would like that because it's like you're like. I thought you were gonna say a cat because they could fucking go anywhere, wherever, like
Mhm.
be zooming and
For
shit.
real,
be
jumping on
attacking
walls.
people and shit. They got some fucking long ass nails.
Not even that. Like honestly, like people might say, "Oh, what the fuck is a cat gonna do? It can't guard shit, bro. My cat can fucking kill your dog in seconds if it wanted to."
Or, like,
Cats
kill
are
rats and
vicious.
mice.
Yes, and they're fast.
Yeah, even from my
Their
big guy that I
reflexes?
got. Yeah, no.
They got like what 9 lives?
That's true.
Oh fuck. Yeah, no. That for the sure that dude that paid to be a dog, like
He's crazy. He got like good money. Then I wonder what
he
did for
does
work.
have good money.
Who's gonna
but-
support him? Like,
I'm a dog now. I can't work.
uh,
Woof. I wonder if he like in the video he doesn't talk or anything. I wonder if like he actually plays a whole like woof woof.
No, I'm
or,
pretty
like,
sure like he plays the whole part. Like I'm pretty sure he
might as well
barks.
if you're gonna fucking
wanna meet him.
pay.
I want to meet him. Like, are you ever gonna have kids? How do you have sex? Like,
Oh, he really finna hit a doggy.
Uh-huh.
ugh.
Imagine you fucking pull a little pelito out your coochie and shit.
Your messages coming through.
I know, Jenny did. Had to let him know I'm recording and shit. But damn. So I know you just recently popped someone's rave cherry.
Oh, my besties. Yeah.
How was that like? Cause you barely started going to raves, no?
Yeah.
So how was that like bringing in somebody with you?
It feels pretty cool because my friend, they popped my cherry, so it was at EDC. My
Uh-huh.
first rave was EDC.
That was insane. I seen when you said that shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, that bitch jumped into that shit.
Yeah, I was like, because I've always wanted to go to EDC. Like, me and my baby daddy, we were supposed to go to EDC in 2020, but the whole pandemic happened.
Uh-huh.
So they returned our money. We couldn't go at the end of the year when they tried doing it. So we were like, fuck it, I'm going to just wait. Until I had the opportunity this year. I couldn't go 3 days, but I went 1 day, and that day was like really cool. So I told my best friend, and she wanted to go, but she worked, and she couldn't find like a bracelet, like a ticket.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, fuck, So I went with my other friends from, school.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty cool. My best friend liked it. There's actually a rave coming up on the 5th or the 6th. It's just this Saturday.
Of this,
It's a Barbie rave,
Uh huh.
and she wants to go, but I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I want to, but I'm just like, That's a lot of money right there. Like, there's more money. I'm a spender. I'm telling you, I'm a spender.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, because you want to go all out with your outfit and shit?
Yeah, and like the
Mm.
drinks and everything. And it's like,
Oh, I
And
bet
it's
the
hot.
drinks are expensive.
especially I said the Brooklyn Bowl. Them little ass drinks, like, smaller than this freaking can. And they're like, that could be like $20 right there.
Oh,
Charge you all
hell
kinds of
no.
shit just because it's pink meantime. It's every single drink that you fucking
Uh-huh.
see regularly at the bar with some like fucking food coloring and shit.
Cool.
So when you had went
The
to the
drinks.
rave, like, did you just drink? Did you take something? Like,
No, we drank. At EDC, I took shit,
Mhm.
but at that rave, it was just at the downtown Grand. We just
Mhm.
drank. We
It's so
pre-gamed,
crazy to me that like
pretty
I've
cool.
had moms on here and shit, and I'm like, everybody, like I said, everybody says like, oh, once I have a kid, no, I can't do shit, all this and that, but I have moms on here who I see are doing their thing, doing priorities, you know, like shit that you're supposed to do, but yet they're still out here,
you still have their life, huh?
yeah, doing shit that they want to fucking do. It's like
Yeah.
it can be done.
Yeah, I be seeing your stories. I'm like, damn, she's having more fun than me. Like, I don't even fucking go out, and I don't even have
Dude,
kids.
I know, like, it's like también like the support that you have. Like,
Mhm.
if it wasn't for my mom, honestly, like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do like some of the stuff as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like, even though my baby daddy's with that dumbass bitch, like, he ends up like he ended up out of nowhere being a good dad and started taking my son on the weekend. So that's when I was like, you know what, like, I need some my alone time for
Mhm.
myself. Like, it's not bad to like go out. Like, you don't have to necessarily go clubbing or nothing. Like, just get out of the house. Like,
Yeah.
go. Don't be a mom for a day. Go do you. But like, at the end of the day, I have to come home because I am a mom. Even if my son's home or not, like, I have to come home and be a mom and like, have shit done. Have the house clean, like his toys picked up and everything. But like, it is good to like, go out and have fun and like just do you.
Mhm.
Like,
Go
just get
out
away.
at the club shaking ass with a fucking sticker on your shit, not knowing that little kid fucking bam.
I know, dude, and it's like
Scratch and
crazy.
sniff.
So how does it feel like being a mom? Like, does it feel like you have your own little best friend to just come
Yeah.
home to every day?
Oh,
Like,
that does sound fun.
He's always telling me like,
Mhm.
"Mommy, like, you look so pretty, like, you're
Aw.
so beautiful," or like, "Mommy, where you going?" Like, he's always like telling me like, "How are you, mommy?" or like, "I missed you." Like, he knows I work
Uh-huh.
overnight, so he doesn't
Uh-huh.
try to bother me while I'm sleeping.
oh,
Like, but I have to, like, when I come home, like, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, my mom doesn't work, so she helps me get rest. Like, when I come out of work, so she watches him, and like, he comes in my room and he like opens my eyes, or he be like, "Mommy, like, I missed
He
you."
opens your eyes.
Like, wake up, Like, I have a video in my Ring camera, because I have a camera in my room.
Uh-huh.
Because I have camera in my living room and my front door, so I get to watch the whole house. Sometimes I take a naps throughout here and there, but I try not to sleep throughout the day so I could take care of him.
Damn,
Right?
bitch, you be running on zero.
Yeah, like sometimes I be taking getting like a black coffee or like a Red Bull trying to go to
Mhm.
work. But my mom comes home from work, she's like, "Go to sleep so you could get some rest before you go to work." Because I work overnight, so I was like, I'll be like, all right then, I take advantage, I take some rest, I get some rest, and then I go to sleep. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, he's like my own little mini best
Mhm.
friend.
okay.
Like,
So, I'm sorry. You can continue.
no, you go ahead.
So I have like a personal question, kind of. Like, I'm just curious. So after like having a kid, like, how is sex life? Like, because
like,
I don't know. I feel like after you have a kid, it's different. Like, I
Like,
feel like
right
you
after?
feel different. Like,
did you feel a difference? Like, even though like you couldn't have your baby, like, did you still feel like a difference? Like, maybe emotionally or some shit?
you know what? Actually, I feel like the crazy part about me is that after like the whole miscarriage thing, I was going through a breakup as well. So that's why I started like, like hoeing around, I guess. So that's like, it felt good to me because I was in that like zone, but I don't know how it would feel like after having a baby. Like, is sex the same
Especially
still?
'cause
Like,
you had that flood, like he came out,
yeah.
like you didn't get
Yeah,
the
I was
C-section.
kind of scared, especially with my son's father. Like, we got into it, like, not right away, but we waited like 4 weeks. You're
Mhm.
supposed to be waiting like 6 weeks,
Did you ever fuck while pregnant?
Huh? Yeah, I didn't like it. I hated it.
Really?
Yeah, like, your coochie's like super tight,
Uh.
like super tight. Like,
I
don't
bet
know,
that should
just
be hidden
hate
for
it.
him though.
Yeah, I did. Like, you're like, for me, like, you were like TMI, but like you were like extra like wet. That's
Mhm.
what
Oh,
he
really?
liked. Yeah, like, I don't know how the other moms are when they were pregnant, but for me, I was. So probably like I had to wear like, those thin pads before
Like
you get off your
liners?
period.
Mm-hmm.
Like the what?
The
The
liners?
liners?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to wear that. to where my coochie was so
Damn,
wet.
bitch, you got
that-
bigger titties, more wet and tighter. You were like built for that fool.
I don't know, like he just wanted to all the fucking time. Like I had to
Mhm.
wear that because my chonies would really like be soaked in wet.
Mhm.
So I was like, fuck, dude. So with him it was good, you know, but you get tired of it. I got
Yeah.
tired of it.
Mhm.
Like knowing that he's fucked other people, like that's just in your state of mind. Like you
Damn,
touch
felt.
somebody else.
Mhm.
But with the other guys, like
Uh-huh.
that's different, you know, like you know, I'm a freak. Like I like having sex and stuff like that, but like I'm really like careful.
Yeah.
I don't like just give to my body just to anybody.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. So like when like after the baby and shit, like did you feel a difference like on the bottom, like in your coochie and shit? Or, like did you feel like a difference? Like you know how like when they're hitting a spot, maybe you got a new spot, like was there any
Yeah.
difference like that type of shit?
Yeah, like he was like trying new things, and I mean it was still kind of the same, but like I said, like it's just that the thought, like you could be trying all this and that, but just like the thought in the back of your head, like you've been with somebody
Mhm.
else. It's just like
That's true.
Like you do you really want to be having sex with that person?
Like,
you
it's
want to
like-
try something new, you know,
Mhm.
like you're not pregnant no more, like you want to try something new, and that's what I went for. I went to
Mhm.
go try something new, and ever since then I've been on that side of town. Let me tell you, dude, like
Same.
yeah.
I'm going celibate though, for real, for real.
I've been celibate, like I've been
Really?
celibate for,
Okay,
like,
so how is that?
Yes, for like 3 months already.
What?
I miss my old sneaky link, like my favorite
You've been
one out of
celibate,
all.
like you don't even be doing shit to yourself
No,
type of
dude,
celibate?
no,
What the
like,
fuck?
I've been celibate.
What
like,
made you want to go celibate?
Cause I had like a sneaky link, and like we just like fell off, and like he went back to his ex, so I was like, oh, you know, whatever, fuck it.
Mhm.
So it just made you go celibate.
Yeah, so I was
You could
like,
have
yeah,
your
because I
favorite
was like the
one.
only guy that I was
Uh-huh.
fucking, you know, like I just don't give my body to nobody. Like I just like
Mhm.
I want, like, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys have DMs. Well, I'm pretty sure you have DMs,
Mhm.
and you know, guys want to fuck, but he's like, do you really want to fuck them? Like, I mean, I know girls who would just be like, yeah, fuck it, come over, like let's.
It's
fuck.
like the thought of fucking other people, yeah, that's cool and all, but when it comes down to, yeah, like I gotta be careful with it.
yeah, like that's how I am. Like I don't know, I met homeboy, and then ever since then, like, the dick was good. So
Hey, whoever you are though, Jenny misses you because
Stop.
this bitch is
Nobody
like
does
you're
not
not
hear this
you're not
shit.
seeing her, but this bitch is reminiscing right now.
Mhm.
But-
She's
but-
having a flashback.
But my favorite parts are when like the guys haven't been with a baby mama, and when they do be with a baby mama, they be like, okay, like now I know why you're a baby mama.
Oh, okay. Like they be hitting you with that one a lot.
Yeah, they be like, oh, I can see why you're a baby mama. I just be like, yeah. I just be like, yeah. I do that little emoji, little smirk emoji, like that. That's my face.
Damn. So like, what were we gonna say before? Oh, we have another segment we haven't even got into. Let's just go ahead and jump into that one. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump into our period app. And
Period is like period or like
She said
Period.
No, like period, like bleedy coochie.
that's why period.
Yep.
Oh,
Period. And so with this app, it goes ahead and it's like a little Facebook type of thing that you can go. It gives you questions, and you could either answer questions that it has, or I mean, all right. Let me. Jenny threw me off guard and shit. All right. So with this period app, it gives you questions, and you could either pick the answers that it gives you, or you could go ahead and write in your little own question.
It's like a chat room.
There you go, Savannah. Thank you. All right, Savannah. Do you want to go ahead and hit us with your question first?
Yeah. What's the most annoying advice you've been given during a difficult time? Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead and shoot mine to give Jenny some time and shit. So for me, like, I'd be like having depressive episodes and shit. So it's like the worst response that I've gotten, and I know people get this a lot, is like when you tell somebody how you're feeling and shit, and they're over here like, just don't be sad. Just try to be happy. And it's like, really, bitch, you really think I want to sit here and be sad? You don't think I've tried to do this shit? Like, that's why I'm talking to you, because this is a way of me trying to do this. So for me, when people hit me with that, or it's like let's say my anxiety starts hitting and I'm just thinking, it's like, okay, just stop thinking. Like, gee, bitch, I really wish I could hop out of my fucking brain for a second and just like go away. Like, it's dumb shit like that where people just kind of tell you the obvious that you're supposed to do, and it's like, well, it's so obvious that I know the answer, but it's not possible at the moment. So if you have somebody coming at you and telling you, hey, I feel this way, well, just don't. You're stupid. you're not a good friend because you need to go ahead and like try to like at least help give some advice.
Yeah.
Savannah?
I feel like when it comes to like a relationship and I'm sitting there venting to someone about it and they're like sitting there being like a bitch in a way, like giving me advice to where it's like I don't want to listen to you, like telling me, oh, like leave him, especially those shitty friends where it's like, if you don't leave him, like I'm not gonna be friends with you type shit, you know, like those type of friends giving me that type of advice. I think that's what pisses me off the most, because like, bitch, like you're not in my position, like like yeah, like he's a shitty person, but how you gonna put me in a situation where it's like I gotta pick and choose, like, you know?
I also feel like one thing is you telling somebody in that way, but I've also been at like I've been in both sides, and I can say like because I've been on both sides, it like when you're on the friend side, it does kind of get like kind of irritating because it's like, okay, you're constantly coming to me and telling me like, yo, this fool does this fool does that, and you like put it on your friend to like kind of be your backbone, and like at one point it feels like from the friend side it feels like you're a part of their relationship in a way, because they keep putting you in that situation, they keep trying to give you and like asking you for advice, but obviously they're not taking it. And like I said, I've been on both sides, so it's like I'm like there's like this statistic where it's like even like a girl would take at least 7 tries before she leaves an abusive relationship. And it's like I get it, but it's at the same time you also can't like, a friend is gonna get irritated because it's gonna suck seeing you constantly get hurt, seeing you like constantly choose the thing that you know is gonna hurt you. So it's like maybe she shouldn't have said it that way, like, hey, if you keep fucking with him, I'm not gonna be friends with you. It should have been brought up in the way like, hey, if you're gonna keep ignoring my advice, just don't bring it up to me. We could be cool, but I don't want to hear about this no more, because it's obvious you're gonna keep doing what you want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah, I get that part. Like, obviously, if you put it on someone and stuff, like you said, like they're gonna get irritated over it. But like, let's say I don't put it on somebody and they just see me like constantly getting treated like shit. Like, yeah, I get it. You're being a friend. Like, you're coming to me telling me how it is and shit. And I don't mind that. I don't like when you tell me shit. Like, I don't care, because like you're being real.
Telling all
like
my bitches straight up.
But it's just the part that gets me the most, where it's like, if you're that, like, I'm not gonna be your friend type shit. Like,
yeah,
you know.
And then I mean like it's not like I'm not gonna be your friend, but it's like like maybe that person, like I said, at some point you like, for me in a way, like I went ahead and distanced myself a little bit from the friendship. Not necessarily I'll drop you, because bitch, I still got you. Like at the end of the day, I will always have you. But like, it's like if you make it to the point to where that person doesn't want to be your friend, maybe you gotta sit back and step out of, not out of that relationship in that way, but put your mindset out of the relationship and put your mindset into the friendship. Like, why is my friend feeling this way now? What am I doing for them? And then it's like, with a friend, you should be able to communicate like no other. Like that's somebody that you should be able to do shit like that more than a partner and more than your family, because a friend is somebody that chooses to be in your life without no benefits. So it's like, if they're over here choosing to walk away, it's because maybe they're sick and tired of like, you probably use them just for that. Like maybe at one point they're like, dude, I'm not even this person's friend, because they're so focused on
like
this
just for the advice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
So like how they said like I seen this post where it said ain't no other friend like I got like myself. Like there's not nobody out there like me, you know?
Yeah.
No other friend like out there like me. And I feel like it's true. Like sometimes like it's like kind of hard to explain to people like how you really feel.
Yeah.
You know, like only at the end of the day you know how you feel, and it's just like damn, like I'm different from like everybody else, you know?
Everybody feels shit differently. Everybody expresses shit differently. And it's like, you can be no friend like no other to yourself, but at the same time, you can have that friend if you just give yourself the opportunity, because like I said, a real friend will go ahead and accept it no matter what. So it's like, you can find those friends that you could open up with shit like about anything. It's just, you gotta find that right person who is willing to take that on and is willing to like go above and beyond with you, you know?
Yeah.
So damn, Savannah, do you like, let's put it on the spot, do you feel like I've done that with you?
I mean, like you've told me shit straight up, and like I don't care, because people tell me shit straight up all the time. Like, yeah, he ain't shit, you know, because I know he ain't shit. Like, I
like,
fucking know that.
If she can even say it.
But like, even like relationships or not though, like I've been put in position where it's like I have to pick and choose, and like I hate that, you know, like okay, I get it, you're giving me advice, like you're getting irritated with like me coming to you all the time, but like at the end of the day, I still see you as my friend, and like if you don't, you know, like I don't know.
But I'm pretty sure you had those moments where like, damn, I'm gonna stop coming to them for.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
that's how like that's how I start to feel with certain people, but it's like
Yeah.
I think about myself too. I'm like, okay, like I gotta put myself in their position too. Like
Yeah.
I gotta see how they're feeling too, because it is draining, like hearing from a friend, like
Or irritating as well.
Yeah, but like I said, it probably shouldn't have been put in that way, but she could have at least put that boundary up first. So instead of trying to cut people off, just talk it out. Don't be.
Yeah, see, that's my thing too. Like, if you feel some type of way, like you said, don't try and cut me off. Like, we're grown as fuck. Like, if someone has a problem with me talking about someone or talking about something, like, tell me. Like, and I'll stop, you know?
Or like if you're like me, I didn't have the balls to like say it like that because like I don't want to hurt your feelings. What I did, it was just like once they started bringing it up, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like I wouldn't give the advice no more. Like what would you do? I'd be like, I don't know.
Like
I'm
when
not
we
there.
had first started talking, I noticed I was low-key doing that first, and when you like told me some shit, I was like, all right, yeah, like let me snap out of this, because like it is pretty
well,
because
it was weird, because at that point it was like that was my ride or die, like
For
like,
real, y'all were like,
yeah. So it was like the bros before hoes. Like I fuck with you and all, but like when it was at that point, it was like, hey, that's on you. I can't tell you, because like I told you, I was teaching that fool how to run game. But like
I'm like, damn, no wonder why he cheated on me
so good. I'm just kidding. But like,
he wasn't good at it, because I caught him every single time.
He obviously didn't listen that well. But but yeah. So Jenny, what about you?
what was the question? I'm sorry.
You're good.
What's the most? Oh, fuck, hold on.
The most like someone tells you something?
What's the most annoying advice you've been given during a difficult time?
What's the most annoying advice you've been giving during a difficult
I
time?
don't know. I have to be in that position. Probably when they say like everything's gonna be okay.
Like, did you get anything like annoying when you were pregnant that you were like, you really think I'm gonna need this right now, bro? Like, probably like, you should use protection next time.
That and coffee. Drink your water.
Like telling you stuff that you already know.
Yeah, like the stuff I already know, and they kept telling me that all the time. And I was just like, oh my god, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, and I'm just like, dude, like, is it my baby or yours? You know what I mean?
Are you gonna go get me my water?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like it's because also you're young, so a lot of people thought like, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing, but in reality, it's like, I feel like as soon as you see that you're pregnant, your whole mentality changes. Like you don't feel like a kid anymore. Like, you don't feel young anymore.
Yeah, I was like, damn, like I really have to like work and maintain a child.
You're like, fuck, no breaks over here now.
Exactly. I was like, damn, like my whole party life is over. Like I was barely going out at 18.
But it wasn't though. It's not.
It's not, like, you know, my son understands.
You just took a break.
Yeah, I took a break for like 2 years and came back outside, and I've been outside ever since. Ever since I left my son's father 2 years ago, almost 3. Like I've been outside ever since. But yeah, like
how the streets treating you, Jenny?
I love the streets. Like I don't plan on, like, honestly, like there's sometimes where I do feel like I you know, being alone sucks, you know, not waking up to somebody, but it's just like the cheating, the lying, the like you know, the overprotective shit, like
the
trauma. Like I like, believe it or not, dude, like I was getting my ass beat even when I was pregnant, like before and after. Like it was so horrible. Like he treated me like shit. He cheated on me. Like I was telling you guys, like I didn't like having sex when I was pregnant, so he'll go find it. How they say, if you don't give it to you, somebody else will. Yeah, motherfucker, I did the same shit back to him when we were living together. I would fuck somebody else, but like I wouldn't fuck him. Like we were living together, but
monkey do.
Yeah, so I was like, no, I'm gonna get my leg back one way or another, and I did.
You know what I hate like about men though, like when we get our leg back, it's like the end of the fucking world.
Yeah, like the whole
but
world
it's like,
falling
bro,
apart.
You dirty bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
meanwhile,
why you
like
they did it better.
You added like 10 fucking bodies in our relationship, like.
Yeah, so I was like, what the hell? Like, if I do it, I'm the bad guy. But if you do it, you're good.
Like, they have such a double standard for that shit, and it makes me so fucking mad, because it's like, dude, like my own ex has told me, like, you're a female, it's different. And I'm like, bro, in what fucking way? Like,
just because I have a cooch and you have a dick?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if anything, you're dirtier. Like,
They're just mad because for them they gotta put in work to get it. For us, it's just
Yeah,
for us,
exactly.
it just
Yeah,
comes naturally.
they
like,
gotta go
here.
ask for it. Like that shit comes to us.
I feel like girls run more game than guys now.
Yeah, we do.
it's because the thing is I see it because me like
For like you're in a whole relationship, like
no, but this was before like
oh
even like back then like I noticed a lot of girls didn't have the mentality I had, but it was because like I was always around dudes like
for real.
yeah, so it was
In
like
high school, I remember.
it was like I know how they play you bitches. I know what they're doing. I know how to run both sides of games. So it was like I was like you guys are barely like on your like whole era whatever like mentality it's at, and it's like I seen it before. Like I was doing this shit that you guys are barely doing a long time ago, and it's like when I would tell bitches like how to do shit, they would be like, dude, how can you do that or all this and that. Meantime, like all of a sudden now it's like it's a big old thing to like women be true with yourselves, do whatever, all this and that. And it's like it's good though because it's like I used to see from the dudes and how they would treat bitches and how they would do, and like the girls wouldn't do shit, or like they would plead to him like you know how they say like, oh, you're mad that you caught me cheating or whatever, like how could you disturb, like how could you like invade my privacy type of shit. And it's like it's good to see now that like girls don't let themselves do that shit. Like it sucks that we get judged because of it, but it's good now that I can finally see that the people around me now have the same mentality to do what people are doing to them.
Well, it's true. Like when they say like a man cheats like for their pleasure and a girl cheats like emotionally. Like when you're just tired of that shit, it's like you can't help but go find that emotional like
Support.
yeah from someone else.
This is true.
Like it's gonna
That's
eventually
true.
happen.
Like
and you might not even go to him for emotion, like
Mm-hmm.
simply just because he's giving you that
The
type of attention,
yeah.
the want. It's like that's that like it might not even, like I said, not be for emotion, but because maybe like you lost the emotion in the relationship, you had to go look for something else.
yeah, like how sometimes people say like, you know, right person, wrong time as well.
Mhm.
Like sometimes I believe in that, you know, but it's just like, or as what they say, like if you love the person, you wouldn't do that. But it's just like
We're human.
yeah, like how
hey,
you know
not
when
the
someone
dude's
really
gonna
loves
use
you?
this shit when they cheat and shit. Hey, these bitches said we're human. Like,
Don't listen to Ale, please.
You know what? Honestly though, like I won't cheat unless I'm physically, emotionally like tired. Like it took a while for me to like get my lick back on somebody. Like
Oh, when them licks get back, like they're
they're
that
evil.
should be satisfying. Like
you're like
That shit like
the
becomes like
horns are coming out of my head.
it becomes
I'm
like an addiction after a while. Like once you start
Yeah.
fucking up, it's like, dude, like now I see the rush you're feeling. Now it's like I'm gonna
That's-
get you back
that's-
10 times more.
That's the streets right there,
Mhm.
baby girl.
That's
That's
the
the
streets, call it.
streets. Like with the whole situation with my baby daddy and his girlfriend, like I was like, man, after a while I didn't stop giving a fuck. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like I kept telling him, like, dude, I don't care. Like do what you gotta do, but just, you know, be a dad. Like, you know,
Yeah.
pick up your son, spend time with him, be a dad. Like do what you gotta do, you know? I could care less. There is always something going on between them. Like it was just like horrible. But like he ended up finding out that I got my leg back on him, and then my leg back was just being happy and moving on, and he
Mhm.
didn't like that. Like he wanted to see me down. Like it was
that's the best lick you can
yeah,
get.
and I was like, I'm not
Just
gonna
rub
about to go
that shit in their
Mhm.
face.
Yeah, like I'm not about to go fuck your friend or do anything like that. I'm gonna just go do me, be happy. If you see me with somebody, then you do. If you don't, oh well. And you know he didn't like that, so he just started doing his own thing with her.
So, before we have to cut this off, Savannah, do you have some answers like from the people?
Yeah, I have this one. This person said that they've had depression and suicidal thoughts for a while now, and I was told to cut bread or something else instead.
What?
Bread?
Like to go chase them back?
Like instead of like cutting yourself, like go cut something else.
Oh, fuck.
And it's like,
no.
dude, like instead of like being put in that position, like if I'm venting to someone, telling them I'm having those type of thoughts, like to
That's
me, it's like you're not
harsh.
taking me serious right now. Like you're telling me to go cut some bread, like be for real.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Like at least like if you're gonna give me some advice, don't tell me to go cut some bread. Like why don't you like
ask me what
yeah,
led
like
me
what's
to this
wrong,
point.
like yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like when I used to do shit like that, And like it goes back to like the last episode or wherever we were talking about this. Like it goes back to your own family. Like I used to do shit like that, dude, and like that was like it was insane. The like perspectives of people who seen that shit, or like the like reactions. Like when it came to my family, it was like, you're stupid. Like straight up to my face,
you're
like,
young.
you're
Yeah.
stupid. Like they were just like, why would you do that? Like you're fucking dumb.
Or
and
you're
like
crazy.
yeah, like or I would be like, yo, like I need therapy. Like you're stupid. Just stop doing it. Like
or you're over dramatic.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how Savannah had said. I remember her saying that whatever, like if something will happen to my child, like I'll protect them. And
Yeah.
that's how I am with my son.
yeah.
Like believe it or not, like my baby daddy, he's crazy. He's bipolar and crazy. But like when it comes to my son, like we're gonna be parents and we're crazy over my son. You know.
That's like at least the line can be drawn there.
Yeah, like that's where we agree at. We're like, okay, like you crazy too, I'm crazy too. Like that's two crazy people, you know.
Two crazy
Now that
people
he's starting
protecting this
school,
kid.
yeah, like now he's starting school, so like we gotta be prepared because my son, like, he's bad, like he's like mean.
Oh shit.
So like
He's
I
a
feel
bully.
like I feel like he's gonna be a bully, but I'm like trying to like teach him like that's not good.
You have to
But
be
same time, like he
nice.
has like
You're like, mama,
That-
shut your ass up. You over here fighting in the club. What
Yeah.
you mean?
I told him, I was like, you know what? I fought her. Like, he knows her by her nickname. I was like, I
Uh-huh.
fought her. I was like, tell her that I don't like her. Because every time when he goes over, I'm like, tell her I don't like her. Then he'd be like, no, mommy, that's not good. I'm like, I don't care. Like, tell her. Let her be known.
No wonder he's a bully. He's like to his stepmom and shit.
No,
fuck
but, like,
you.
no,
you
not even
long-haired
stepmom.
Nipple
No.
ass.
No stepmommy. She ain't no stepmommy.
Do you have a question from yours?
We're good on the answers from there.
Yeah.
All right. For my question is, what hits the spot the most? And some of the answers are taking your bra off at the end of the day, your period coming right on time, an orgasm, or other. And then you can go ahead and give your own reply. So let's go ahead and switch it up. Now let's go ahead and at least pick one of the answers from right here. And then you could give your own. So, like, for me, out of all these answers, I would say what hits the spot the most is for sure the orgasm. I don't know who would pick the period one. That's on you, but for sure the orgasm. How about you?
I've never, if I'm being so honest, I've never experienced an orgasm before.
You
so
literally said on last episode you had an orgasm in your
in my sleep, yeah, but sex-wise, I've never experienced
To a point
from
where
a
she probably
guy.
remembers. So I don't think so.
Like
Damn.
from a guy, I've never experienced an
I
orgasm.
fake them.
You've never had one either, though?
I've had. Well, my old single league, I'd had one, but like.
Have you guys ever squirted?
No.
No.
I think I've been close
Same.
to
Is that
squirting.
pee?
That I don't know. But I feel like, have you guys ever gotten to the point where you're like, dude, something has to come out and I don't know if I'm going to pee right now? And then you
Yes.
stop? Yeah.
No, I feel like that's the worst because I be having to stop because I'm like, dude, you're hitting my bladder. Like, but then that's what you're saying. Like, I don't know if it's me
'Cause
having
it
to
feels
pee.
good, but then it's like, fuck, like, what
Them
if it
cheeks,
is
girl.
pee? Yeah, one of us should be the test dummy and let whatever that is come
You.
out. What the fuck?
I'm going celibate now, so I can't.
Me too. We have to be celibate right now.
You're in a whole relationship. You cannot
I
go
can't do
celibate.
shit right now though. Like I
Why?
literally cannot because I got a
Oh.
BV. Like I fucked myself over with a tampon.
Twinsies.
So I can't
We're
be
so real on
fucking. And
here.
last episode we were, dude. You know, like last episode predicted literally everything that happened to us after. I seen that. I seen the homegirl's ex. What else did we jinx? We jinxed
Car.
that. Whatever the hell. We jinxed all kinds of shit, and then we
We
also
just said we
jinxed
got
that.
evil eye on us.
Yeah. No. Meantime, we predicted everything, and so like. We predicted us being celibate. I remember I told you, I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I could never be celibate. No, now
Now
bitch
we're
is
celibate,
forced.
yeah.
Yeah, you have to. But after that shit's over, you'll be like,
For real.
No, I've been craving dick lately.
Even
like,
after that, I have to I get my period. That's why I'm literally about to be like a month type shit celibate. So
yeah.
I'm about to be bitchy as fuck. Like I'm about to.
I feel
hate
like
I'm about
anybody.
to be a monster when I have sex again.
oh
Like,
my God, that you do be a monster after you haven't had sex in a long time. I feel like that's what it is. Like
Mhm.
you just let that shit out. You're shy at first.
You
but
know,
then, like,
maybe it is a good thing to be celibate. Because I feel like once I do have sex again, like the real me's gonna come out. If I'm fucked up, bro, if
Ooh.
I'm fucked up, like I'm gonna fuck on something like for real. Just with the right person though.
Awesome.
that cute that kitty be meowing and shit. Trust me.
All right, Jenny, what would you pick? Taking your bra off, your period on the right time, or an orgasm?
Peter on the right time.
Damn, Jenny was the weird one that picked that one. Surprisingly, 20 like taking off the bra was the least picked one. That's fucking all right.
I hate bras. I hate
Same.
bras. Ever since I've been pregnant, I don't wear bras. I wear bras to work or when I go out, like right now. But like when I go out, I just wear like those sticky bras where you can just snatch off. Around the house, I don't wear a bra.
You know,
Like, I hate it. Yeah, or sometimes like my shirts, like you can't really see my nipples or nothing. I don't wear a bra.
damn. It's because
Yeah.
Jenny got titties.
Mhm.
That's
No.
all right. So other than the answers, what hits the spot the most? Like for me personally, I think what hits the spot the most is like when you haven't smoked all. I sound like a crackhead.
This bitch, you pothead.
When you haven't smoked
I
all
should've brought you a
day.
blunt.
Jenny, next time.
part two.
When you smoke and like when you haven't smoked all day and the first thing you smoke is a blunt, like that shit is like that should be smacking. Like I can't wait to
This bitch.
roll a blunt tonight. But like shit, I probably got one waiting for me and shit.
I feel like Savannah's, hers is like how she said like the day when I fuck. Like I feel like that's really.
What
That's
hits
for
your
sure
spot?
That's for-
What hits your spot the
I was
most?
gonna say something sexual, but I feel like I say too much sex shit. But I feel like what hits the spot
say
the
it,
most.
Savannah, say it.
Well, like she said, like that too. Like when I have sex
That's
again,
one of
like
mine.
that shit. Like I have to be drunk. I have to because it's gonna feel so
Really?
fucking good. Yeah, it's like I'm shy when I don't drink, so I feel like when
Yeah.
I drink, that's when the freak
That's
comes
when
out.
Alexis comes
yeah, that's
out.
when Alexis comes out.
Oh, Alexis?
Did I say Lexus
said
or
Lexus.
Lexus? That's when Lexus comes out.
This bitch got like 5 different.
No, but I was gonna say like when you're super faded and you like get the munchies and just that one munchies hits the spot,
Ooh,
like
for real,
them drunk or
bro.
like high type of munchies, bro.
Tacos.
Especially when it's
Dude.
late at night, you just
Oh.
got home, like
5 o'clock in the morning. You're like,
Yes.
damn, what's
Getting your
open right
ass
now?
clapped and
and then
everything.
after
Oh.
like and then after you just knock out, like that's the best.
Yep, knockout, belly full and shit. Wake
Mhm.
up, tummy
Oh.
hurting because you ate all that shit before
Oh,
going
God.
to bed.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! How about you, Jenny? What's the thing that hits the most for you?
Basically, my trauma that I went through.
Dude, that hits the most.
Like
We're talking about good feeling, Jenny.
oh, I thought bad feeling. I thought you meant like everything in general.
She said most definitely the
Yeah,
trauma.
really, my trauma. I don't know.
We got Jenny in her feelings right now.
Yeah, bro, because I don't talk about this stuff.
So like, what's the good though? She's like when the baby daddy takes the kid on
Yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah, bro. Because look, when my baby daddy would take my son on the weekends, well, he still does, but like when I had my sneaky link, we would always go like fuck and then we'll go get tacos. So like
Oh,
that hit the
shit.
spot and we'll go to sleep.
Every single time. That was your
Mhm.
sneaky link?
Uh-huh.
He got you tacos?
Yeah, we'll go get tacos.
Damn,
Red
no
salsa
wonder
only.
you missed that
He
fool.
knew red salsa only too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, no wonder she missed
Yeah.
him. Shit.
Bro, he was like I was died a couple times.
Yeah. Oh,
I
shit.
came back alive.
Oh, shit. Like, okay. So tell me, like, when they choke you out that way, like, you know how, like, sometimes they really be putting their thumb on that shit? That shit be hurting like
They
a
do.
bitch,
I just be like,
bro.
yo, relax. I'd be like,
Yeah. You can't even say
Be smacking
shit.
their hand
Yeah,
and shit.
'cause he's really buff. Like he goes to the gym, so he's like really
Mm.
buff. So like his hand would just be like hella gripped up on me, and I'd
Yeah.
just be like, I like it, but I'm like, bro, I need to breathe. I'm
Literally.
fat. I'm fat. I need to breathe. I like it, but I'm fat. Let me breathe. You know?
Oh, shit.
So I'm just like, okay, that's
Oh,
that's
fuck.
cool. But yeah, that I feel like that.
Damn.
So far that.
Yeah.
Like I don't really smoke. I stopped smoking at 18. I've been smoking since I was like 13.
Yeah.
I smoke here and there. Like, you know, when I come back from work, you know. But drinking, I'm a
not that
Theo. I
much.
drink. Yeah. I don't drink beer. I cut
Uh-huh.
beer. I cut
Yeah.
beer. So I drink like cocktails, like mixed drinks and shit.
Yeah, she be drinking straight liquor.
Straight liquor. Straight liquor.
Oh fuck! I think we got everything down.
Mhm.
No, we.
I think
got-
this is like the longest one that we've done so far.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we could talk.
Yeah.
I know me too. I could go on for hours.
Dude, there's been times where like me and Savannah will still sit here and talk about random shit for another couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
But what's crazy is like I'm noticing that we get very explicit here. So it's like, if this is how explicit we're getting now, imagine when we go into Patreons and shit, like how juicy that shit's gonna get.
For real.
So
hey, I just want to ask you something.
yeah.
Do you remember your 15?
Why? What do you have to say about my 15?
I remember you were so girly with your purple dress.
Dude, that shit was
Aw.
like the most weirdest shit for me ever.
Believe it or not, dude, not too long ago, I was cleaning out my
I
my
seen
closet.
that you found my invitation.
Your invitation.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so cute.
Dude, like, that was like probably like one of the first times anybody ever seen me in a dress. Like, that shit was so weird. I wasn't even gonna have it.
Did you
Bro,
tell her who was in your 15?
I gotta see you
Yeah,
in dress.
she knew they were all
Oh, she
in.
knew? Oh,
Did
okay.
you? They were all in my 15.
Yeah, I know.
That shit was weird.
That's when you were with him at that time?
No, I got with him 2018.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, like right when we got cause you guys were together when we were still in high school. We
No.
graduated 2018.
I think he would post you on Snapchat. I think I
Mhm.
would see you on his Snapchat because I don't know if he still has the same Snapchat or not. But
No,
I
he
think I have
deleted that one, but
Oh.
no,
Was he
you guys weren't in high school anymore. He was 19. You guys must have just graduated, because I met him my junior year of high school, and it
Mhm.
was like just the start of junior year.
Oh, then I don't remember.
And
I
he's
just-
like 3 years older than me.
this fool has been
Well, yeah,
ran
because
through.
he's always been the older one.
Out of everybody, yeah.
because he flunked. What he flunked?
Oh, we're here putting this other shit, but all right, guys.
We done. We done.
Go ahead. Link in the bio for the Google Forms. It's anonymous. We're gonna go ahead. You can drop your dreams there. Ask for advice. Put any confessions. Talk shit about us. If you're Jenny's op, you can tell me to tell her some shit.
Yeah, bitch
if
won't.
if
That bitch won't.
I'm not choosing sides. I'm just an instigator.
She's like, I'm the middle person.
Dude, what's crazy is I've had people that we went to high school with, and they tell me all this fucking tea, or middle school, and they tell me all this tea. I'm like, damn, like, I really did not like get into nobody's shit, because I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. I'm just like, damn, I was really distant from all shit.
I thought you went to Rancho, but you went to DP with me.
Yeah.
I was like, now I look back.
We went to school together.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, guys, go ahead. Google Forms in the bio. Like, comment, share, just subscribe. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Listen Notes, YouTube.
Damn.
We're on all that shit, anywhere and everywhere that you guys want to listen to us. TikTok, Instagram. If you go on our Instagram, everything's linked in the bios. Go ahead. Do you want to plug anything, like plug your Instagram or anything like that?
Nobody gotta know. I don't want y'all to see me outside. You see me outside. You see me outside. If you know, you know.
Oh shit. So this is Jenny. Savannah, you have anything to say to these great group of bitches before we leave?
Until next time, bitches.
All right. Peace out, bitches.
Sal y perrear. No tienes vergüenza, mami. Baby, quiero ser el río de tu Tokio. Chingamos en la casa